Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day watch along, and not the women's this time, or the European Europa League malarkey have to go through this season. It's another big one in the Premier League. It's Arsenal at home to Liverpool. Liverpool haven't won a single away game all season. They're ninth in the league. We're now currently second, looking to go back top of the league. It looks, going by the form, it should be a 4-goal conclusion for Arsenal, but as we know, don't ever say that in terms of this fixture in general, especially with Diego Jota, Nunez, and Salah and Diaz starting for them. But yeah, we're going to get into it. Gary will be on his way soon. As soon as he gets backstage, we'll bring him into the stream and get his thoughts on the team lineup from both sides of things. And yeah, but watch or wait. As you can see, this is the lineup we've gone with. Well, I'll take that anyway. Ramsdale in goal, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, and the shock admission of playing a right-footed player, Tomiyasu, at left back. When it's clear, as you can see on the screen, Kieran Tierney is on the bench. So I don't know. I honestly don't know what Arteta's mindset is there, but hopefully he doesn't come back and bite us on the arse. We've got Partey and Xhaka partnership in midfield, Saka, Odegaard back in, Martinelli and Jesus down the middle. On the bench, as I said, we've got Tierney, got Turner, got Cedric, got Holding, you got Lokonga, you got Fabio Vieira, Marquinhos, Nelson, and Eddie and Kelly. So I'll just turn my volume up. We've got a few comments in the chat. How do you feel about the lineup? The only thing that concerns me, I'm happy with the lineup. Bar playing a right-footed defender at left back against someone like Salah, who admittedly hasn't turned up this season, but it'd just be our luck. We've done this, and he'll decide to turn up today. Colin's saying in the chat, Colin, if you want to join us as well, feel free. Let me know, and I'll send you a link as well, Colin. And Russ, I did message you Russ before. I don't know if you got back to me. My phone just turned itself back on. Still confident today about the 4-2-4 Liverpool playing can be exploited. Oh, of course it can. It's just, I say my concern is Tomiyasu playing at left back when he's not a natural left back. We've got a natural left back, or two basic natural left backs on the bench. Especially when Trent bombs forward. Trent is going to have a field day. He's getting destroyed by Martinelli one way or the other. You've got Vidri in the chat. We got Vidri. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're ready for the game. What your thoughts and guides? Also get your score predictions in the chat as well before kick-off. And I'll share them on the screen for everyone to see as well. Yeah, I can do a link in the second. I'll put it in the chat actually, just be easier. Russ, as I said, is here as well. See him saying, I think it's more 4-2-1-3 with Jota behind Nunez, but we can get a Henderson and Xhaka. Yeah, that's not the best midfield. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not the best either for Liverpool. Henderson, who's been injury prone since they won the league, ironically, he was praised up for being the greatest player in the world and this, that, and the other. Since that season, he's been massively injury prone, and it's affected his form. And now he isn't the same as what he was that season. And Thiago, again, another one that's come in, big reputation for Bayern Munich. He's 31 years of age now, and again, he's been very injury prone. It took a while to settle in. Got injured, out for a long time, came back, got injured, came back, got injured. And I think he's just come back again, ironically, both of them from injuries. So that midfield is gettable. We've just got to be on it. We cannot, as players, they cannot do what they've done in the past. Previous squads have done in the past and walk across that line as they go out and go, right, we've won the game before it's even kicked off, because then that's when we get found out or have been found out. I mean, Monaco, for example, years gone by, Sheffield Wednesday in the Cups, Bradford City in the Cup, for crying out loud. So, yeah. Old Oh no, legs. They will be pulled apart, which gives Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus space. Partey will have a field day against Henderson and Xhaka again in absolutely, as you say, tearing apart that pivot they've gone for partnership in terms of Henderson and Thiago. Absolutely have a field day. So, but that will then have more space to run into and run about and cause aggro to that defence. And that defence, as we saw last week, we've seen pretty much all season, barring sort of being going in now, barring Bournemouth at home and they won 9-0. Bar that game, every game they've played, they look vulnerable in the defence because Brighton under a new manager last week. Every time Brighton looked to attack, Liverpool looked like they were going to concede. But yeah. Anyway, Gary, how you doing, my friend?
Hello, doing good. Doing good. How you doing, Ryan?
Bit bunged up, but I'll live.
Little bit what?
A bit bunged up my nose, but I'll live.
Yeah. It's
It's
that time of season, though, right? Everything.
Oh yeah.
As soon as the weather changes and the temperature changes, everybody gets a little bit of something going on up there, sniffles and stuff. Yeah.
Well, I was just giving my thoughts on the lineup, and as I said, people were asking me as well, and I thought my initial thought is I'm fine. Just concerned that we're playing the right-footed player at left back when we've got a left back on the bench in Tierney. I mean, what are your thoughts on the lineup yourself?
Well, for me, my first thought is it just changes how we play. That's really all it does. And so it sounds like Arteta, in some respects, is going to let probably Ben White move up the pitch a little bit more. I think because if it was defensively, if it was about defense, right? I think you would have gone. If I'm thinking, Ben White is on the left, right? Yeah. So if it was a defensive structure that we're talking about, then you go ahead and Tierney would be your man, right?
Yeah.
And he's decided, you know what? I don't have Zinchenko, so Ben White might be the best guy to move forward with the ball. So that's why he went down that route. I think he could have gone either way. I think this if he needs to go to Tierney to maybe stop anything that could have happened, if we open ourselves up. But I think we've got answers now, and we can decide to do what we hope. This is what we're trying to do, not we're trying to stop them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have been pretty good about possession and attacking and all of that with the similar lineup, just without Zinchenko. So he's got Tomiyasu in there, who's going to help out defensively. And then I didn't say hello to everybody. So everybody in the chat, hello everybody. I see Riddy, CM War Games, Collins World. Russ is in the house. Welcome. Hello everyone. Before I forget, but yeah, so I think, and Stefan, I see you in there as well. Riddy as well. Stefan. So yeah, I just kind of feel like they're gonna our fullbacks, this is what we've wanted, right? We wanted to have answers and have depth. We've got depth now. So
well, I was going to say, you see Arsenal, this Arsenal squad play barring Zinchenko, obviously, last week against Tottenham. Yeah. So you have actually physically seen live in person what this team is all about now.
Yeah. And we can control the game the way we want to, as opposed to, have it dictated to us. We have with the answers they put in there. It's our game. We decide, we should hopefully we're at home one, so we should decide. I hope I am lucky today, but this is now when I have pictures of Arsenal in the background, I took them. This is a picture I took, so
yeah, nothing to do with me.
So these are pictures I took. So I kind of like, I'm gonna update my backgrounds with some of the pictures that I took, as opposed to just dragging them, pulling them down. But no, I kind of feel like whatever plays he puts in, that kind of dictates how we're going to play. All right. Yeah. So I'm okay. I think we should be okay with it because we know how we're going to play and what players bring to the table. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
hope you're a lucky charm now, guys. So if it
yeah.
goes wrong,
Well,
you're out.
I hope I don't mess it up today.
Oh dear. That's,
Oh man, yeah. It's,
Colin as well. How are you doing, my friend? And basically, what are your thoughts on this?
Bro,
Tommy
I'm good.
Atkins.
Like, bro, you know this. Like, I've been confident about this game for at least a few days now. Like, and look,
We was
I'm
confident
not
about Man
saying.
United and look what happened.
All right. But Bear, so are you.
That's what I'm saying.
So
We
are
were
you.
confident about Man
So,
United and look what happened to us.
all right. The reason why I'm confident today, right, it's different reasons as opposed to Man United, because Man United hadn't played well going into the game against us, and they were scraping a couple 1-0s here and there, right?
Yeah.
Well, Liverpool, it's the complete opposite. Whenever I see them in the league, right, and I don't count European games because, let's face it, the way Liverpool play, European football is probably suited to that. But in the league, they've not been at it. There's a couple of factors as to why. The main one being that they played every single minute of every single game possible last season, but also the fact that, I guess the easy way of putting it is, Klopp is reminding me of Wenger when we moved to the Emirates, where he didn't refresh the team as much. He would rely on the same players that brought him success, but ultimately those same players let him down anyway.
Mm.
And every time I see Klopp in press conferences, all I hear him doing is whinging. And I'm like, mate, your team needs refreshing. Henderson, how old is he now? What? On the wrong
31,
side of
32.
right. 31, 32. You got James Milner, who's roughly the same age bracket as well.
I think he's 36.
Yeah. So
James Milner,
again,
but yeah, same age bracket. Yeah.
wrong side of 30. You've got Firmino, who's in the last year of his contract. Salah has been dropping climbing. Bro, Thiago's very injury prone, so you can't rely on Thiago for a full season. Salah, I don't know what's happened to him. He's fallen off.
There's your factor.
Do you know what? I don't even think it's that. I think it's down to a change of system, because if you notice how Liverpool play, Salah's hugging the touchline more often than not because they're having to accommodate Darwin Núñez, who's, I mean, he came in for 80 million quid, Ryan, and I'll be honest, I watched him against Rangers. There were several times in that game where he could have scored, and more often than not, he would hit it straight at the goalkeeper. Like, because the whole conversation prior to the season starting was who's going to score more, Núñez or Haaland. There wasn't even a conversation for me. Not even a conversation. Haaland was obviously going to score more. And when you've got Núñez coming into a side that, let's be fair, was in a transition and he's having to get used to a new club in a new country in a new league. And if we're being honest, the structures at Man City and the structures at Liverpool are completely different. So personally, I don't know if Darwin Núñez was the right buy for them, because as far as I can tell, Liverpool have played without a striker since Klopp's been there.
This is the whole thing. When he came in, he made a point. Benteke, Danny Ings, anyone that was an out-and-out striker, he got rid of. He kept Firmino because he's a more centre forward. He could play between the lines, the three, and helps and basically switch between the Manes and Salah's as well. And obviously
Look at the two who played up front for them most weeks, Ryan. Look at the two who played up front for them most weeks. Firmino, Jota.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What do the two of them have in common? They're not out-and-out strikers. They're more false nines.
And that's what I'm saying, that he made a point of getting rid of the out-and-out strikers that he inherited and never really went out his way to buy an out-and-out striker until this summer. And when you think about it, to apparently replace Mane, it's completely bizarre because Mane is a completely different player. For me, you let Mane go. It seemed like they just went, okay, you want out, but fine, bye-bye. You're of an age now, we don't really need you. They brought Nunez in. Okay, you want to give a plan B, or a different option to keep the opposition on their toes, basically. But you still need to go out and actually replace Mane and what he gave you on week in, week out basis. And when they're not doing that, is why we're also seeing the likes of Salah having the dipping form that he's had, the likes of Diaz dipping as well, because they haven't got someone like Mane next to him doing what he did. You've now gone from one playing one way for how many years, and you've got that one player's gone. You brought in a striker, an out striker, and it's completely different to what you're used to. And you're having your players that have been there for years and playing a certain way and a certain system, and now having to readapt at a certain age as well. And all in their 30s, we're pushing 30s now, and they're having to readapt to a new player who's an out-and-out striker, who himself doesn't know the system, so they're having to work. It's not worked so far. And as you saw, what was it, match day 2 against Palace? Nunes has got a hot head about him. And again, the young players do have that. That's nothing against him, but it's now known that you can get in his head so easily.
But it's not just Ryan. It's not just that. It's down to recruitment as well. I would argue that Liverpool didn't even need Nunes, because if you look at how they play, they've played with a false nine since Klopp's been there, and they were losing Mane going to Bayern Munich. Realistically, what they needed to do was replace Mane, and they haven't done that.
No.
Like that's why they're struggling. Like, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, Liverpool are missing Mane," and that is true. But also, Liverpool's board haven't really, they've not really helped Klopp in the sense that, they brought in players who may end up good, but realistically, you have no way of knowing.
Yeah.
And
well, I think I was going to say, I think that they tried to help him, and then they went a little too far, because Nunes, the cost of a Nunes versus what they've done in the past, not even close, right? If you think about who they brought in over the years, I mean, everybody, you bring in a Jota, they didn't have to spend as much for him, all right? Diaz didn't have to spend as much for him, and then they went overboard and got in a Nunes, which, if you listen to a lot of Liverpool fans, they always said their midfield was where they was getting old, and they wanted to replace that as well. And Mane isn't the overall football player that they need to help them, right? If you're going to drop a Mane out, somebody has to pick up the slack on somewhere on the pitch.
Yeah,
who's going to do that for them? Nobody right now is doing that. Nobody's done, because Henderson is too old, right? That's the only guy that usually would just pick up the slack and do a little bit extra. He can't do that anymore. It's got to be Salah, but what is it? He can't. That's just not the kind of player he is.
But again, Gary, that goes back to what I was saying, where if you watch Liverpool most games, Salah's hugging the touchline pretty much all the time, and he's not getting into those goal-scoring positions. Where Salah was at his best, he was always in the box at the right time. Whereas this new system that they're playing, for whatever reason, it's completely taken the amount of goal outputs that Salah is getting. And that's why Liverpool have dropped off to the degree that they have, because they don't have that goal output from Salah coming in.
Richie, you're a lucky bastard, by the way. Peter Drury and Graham Lasso as he's commentating and co-commentating for your stream today.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Yeah, I think if that's the one, really, is that this? I might have this. I want to say I have the same one over here.
Yeah, I think you might have the same one. But yeah, teams are out on my end as well.
The players are just shaking hands with Liverpool. So.
Yeah, don't knock that. Don't knock that kid. But the Liverpool away kit, sorry.
Nah, me neither.
What are your score predictions are? I'm going to go for 3-1. I think they're going to score. Because of what I've seen, I think Jota scores today. Because it's Jota. He loves scoring against us. So we're at home. I think the reason we win 3-1, we're at home. The crowd's buzzing. They're going to be getting behind it, as they do every week nowadays. And going saw this last week. And Liverpool vulnerable. They are vulnerable every time you attack them. We saw it last week. We've seen it every week, apart from Bournemouth. They are vulnerable when they get attacked. They look like Bambi on ice.
Yeah. No, you know what? This is it's almost similar to what we just did last week, right? You know, that team came in getting wins, and everybody knew that this is probably not their final type of form. This is not how they're going to play when they get things going, right? So they're not there yet. We've been playing pretty much consistent most of the season, and the last couple of games have been really complete performances from us. You know, for 90 minutes, we've played pretty well. So I would expect us at home to do the exact same thing again. They might be able to play a little bit, you know, get more than the 10 minutes that team last week got because they're Liverpool, but we're going to have to jump on them fast and early. You know, that first 30 minutes has got to be something we dominate. Like at the end of those 30 minutes, if we have a lead, I think we're in a good spot. If we don't, I think that's when Liverpool will, you know, will get more into the game there. I have us winning 2-1. But we have a Saliba now, right?
Yeah.
So the whole Jota thing, I know we'll see, but we do have a Saliba now, and we need a really, really good game from Gabriel today. You know,
Liverpool
keep his head in the game for the whole 90 minutes. And
when you said that, Gary, by the way, when you said that, we have a Saliba now. That's just literally a flashback to bloody the Avengers film when Stark was talking to Loki. And they're like,
we have a Saliba, and he's playing like a 10-year veteran out there, pretty comfortable, going in there and clearing the ball away, making clean tackles and all of that kind of stuff. And we need to see that again. He's been doing that all season, so I don't expect anything to change. And, he got the weekend off. We got the midweek game off, right? So he should be ready to go.
Yeah, we are underway, by the way, 12 seconds in my end.
Yeah, they're just kicking the ball.
With the ball, but yeah.
Right now, I think I'm going to be probably 30 seconds behind you like usual.
Yeah, they took the meat today, by the way.
All right. So right now, what?
Oh no! Before kickoff, they took the knee, and then Salah kicks the ball back to his, and then they've got the ball as it stands, but they're in their defensive half basically.
Yeah.
They're press. Certain players are pressing anyway. Let's leave up. Saliba. Well done. Well recovered. Go on, Saka. Go, Saka. Go. Run. Take on the defender for once. He's weak for once. Go on. Yes, my Nettie.
No way. No,
that is crazy. That is crazy. You know what?
Oh my god.
I'm still 30 seconds into
this
game.
What is that from Henderson? Oh my god, that's horrendous.
Trent's complaining.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
They might check this, but Trent's not happy. Basically, he's not happy about something.
Trent's not at fault for that.
I told you Trent can't defend.
Ball up to Saka.
No, Ryan. Trent's not at fault for that. Trent is not. No,
I'm joking. He's the one complaining.
What is he complaining about? Like what?
I don't say no. What's that?
I don't see where the complaint is. Is there a foul further up the pitch that he's calling for? Because
I don't know. Here,
that's the only thing they could be asking for: a foul where the ball got taken away.
The ball bounces off Thiago. No one's covering Saka. He's got all that space. Yeah. Henderson just watches the ball go past him.
No, this is long before that. This is before that when they're like midway through our half, when the ball gets taken away from them. They're probably looking for a foul there. Yeah, a little clip there in the back. They're saying he kicked the back. I think that might have been on Saliba. That's what they could be asking for.
Nah, it's not offside. It's completely level. Man.
No, a foul that should have been called. I think is what they're looking for. Just like this is like the United match where there was a foul in the build-up. When the ball gets turned over,
the microphone went there. Goal stands.
It should stand. I mean, this is football.
Should. There's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
No, it's before Ben White has it. I think it's the foul, but we'll take it. This is the whole thing. VAR is pissing us off, right?
That's a terrible start for Liverpool, by the way.
You know what? That's actually, you know what? That is a perfect start for Arsenal. That's all.
Yeah.
So I don't care about them anymore. We don't care about them anymore.
Fuck them. I'm taking it like.
No, we need to score again because guess what? It's still 0-0 in my head, and that's how we should be playing. You know, this game that we cannot keep them in the match. Yeah.
Oh
so we're at home. We need to finish them off. All right. they are not the same team we've played in the last couple
No,
of
they're
years.
not.
So we should
They're-
make sure that they know that. And, they might get better for it, but not today. Not
You
today.
know what? The way Liverpool are playing, lads, yeah, like if they keep going on like this, they'll struggle to get in the top four. They really will.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
because
as it stands, Colin, if it stays like this in terms of we get the 3 points today, not only do we go back to top, but we are 14
Points for them to kind
points
of.
ahead of Liverpool.
That's 5 matches that we have to go back and
Mate.
forth on for them to catch us.
mate, if you'd said
5.
that to me at the start of the season, I would have called you mad.
What is Riddy talking about? Stop it, Gary. You support art. What did I say?
I don't know. Did you just
Riddy, you know what? Riddy's been
no,
after me.
no.
Rid-
You just Gary. I think what it was you just said that it's still 0-0 in your head. I think that's
Oh.
why.
Yeah, that's how the players should be playing.
They
I want
should
to.
do, yeah.
You know why? Because I
Over,
want another one.
Get over.
I just want one goal. I got one. Guess what? I want another one. So that's
I
what I'm
don't think.
saying.
Do you know what? I don't think you have to worry about too much now because what this goal has done is now it's going to force Liverpool to come out and attack us now because they're already behind as it is, and as a result, that's going to leave space in behind for the likes of Saka and Martinelli. So
the way we've been playing, it doesn't matter whether we're one up or not. Think about it. The way we've been playing, not now that they have to open themselves up even more, but the way we've been playing and the way that they've been playing, they're not going to change overnight and be a better team all of a sudden, right?
No.
So for me, we just continue to play our game like we've done all year.
Say Zeus, what you doing? Well blocked from Gabriel. Well done.
I should have put a bet on this, you know.
Nick would have jinxed it. I would have killed you.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad I didn't, but you know what?
You see right there, CM War Games. We actually scored on Liverpool. And when's the last time you've seen that? In
Not
2
since
years. War Games.
the last time. The
In 2
last
years, you haven't
time
seen
I've
it.
been like, well, I mean, the last time we scored
league.
more than two against them, probably.
Was back
Well,
the return of the Premier League, wasn't it? Back in the first lockdown.
yeah. Although bearing in mind Liverpool had won the title by then.
Yeah.
Schweinsteiger. Diaz has been booked, by the way. He just took out Martinelli.
Yeah. He had to though. He had to make that challenge because if he doesn't, Martinelli's away.
Dive.
I didn't say sorry. I didn't see it. Oh, let's have a look. Oh no, he hasn't been fouled. He's caught his knee and gone down. Okay, fair. But again, VAR, that's a clear and obvious mistake then from the ref.
He just grabs his shoulder. That's got to be a yellow, right? That should be an easy yellow. Is he pulling the card out? At least he's pulling the card out.
No, he pulled the card out, but for what was booked for I don't think it was that. I think it was because obviously Martinelli was holding his leg.
He put a hand on his shoulder. That's why.
Oh, okay.
First he put a hand on his shoulder and then they clipped legs.
Oh my God, Nunes is way offside. But yeah, it's like Walker saying in the chat, we've done something we haven't done in a long time. We scored a goal against Liverpool.
Yeah,
So I'm taking that for a start. That's a win there.
Yeah. So now we have to do it
We
again.
beat them. They've thumped us every time. Was it last year? 4-0 at their place, 2-0 at ours. Again, the 2-0 defeat, to be honest, was harsh on us because we had chances in that game. We just didn't take them because we didn't have the players personnel up front. In terms of Lacazette, didn't take his chances.
Yeah.
Watch the goalposts get moved now, right? Because what will happen? What will happen when we win this? And notice I didn't say if, I said when. Right? When we win this, people will start saying, "Oh, but it's not the same Liverpool." Fuck off! It's still Liverpool.
Yeah. Before it was Liverpool wins. See, now they're back on track to be top 2, right?
Yeah.
They lose. Oh well, it's Liverpool. It's going to be a struggle all year.
Yeah.
They can still finish top 2. That's the thing. It's not like they're not a team that can run off 10 wins. It's not. But they're just not. Like I said, coming into this match, we know what we are. They don't know what they are yet. When they do figure it out, they'll be up there challenging like they have in the past. But we know who we are and we're playing like it. So we just got to continue to do that.
Thing is, guys, do you actually see Liverpool getting top 2 the way they're playing?
If they get okay, but think about it. Think of what happens if Nunez does turn out to be the one to play that they want, right? Then Nunez is a talent, right?
No, he is a talent, no doubt.
And
no
Salah is a
one's
talent,
denying
right?
that.
So it's just the guy. It's whoever plays in that, is it Diaz or Jota that shows up as well? That's a really good attacking 3 up front, right?
Yeah,
it's the midfield that's gonna kill him anyway. So, but attacking wise, they should be. They're gonna score goals.
Well, yeah, but that you can score goals for days, but like if your midfield is all over the place, it doesn't count for shit.
Yep.
Like, and to be honest, I've thought. Look, I'm not denying that Darwin Núñez is a talent. No doubt about that at all. The problem is when I've watched him, he's yet to convince me that he's really done anything. Like, I've not seen anything from him in a Liverpool shirt. Forget what he did at Benfica, because right now that doesn't really matter. It's what he's doing for Liverpool. And right now he's not doing anything for Liverpool. So
how does sorry, I just see Ramsdale go down after this ball out of bounds.
Yeah, he pulled his.
Yeah, it looks like Matt Taylor's getting ready to come on. He's getting wrapped up and all that.
Yeah.
No pressure, man. No pressure at all.
I'm sorry about that. That was just like, I don't like to see that, but I guess is it from the free kick? It's from the free kick. Boy, it's from the goal kick. I mean,
he pulled his thigh muscle with that. When you pull your thigh muscle, it fucking hurts, man.
Yeah.
Especially as a goalkeeper as well, the kicking you've got to do, literally punting it up the pitch.
Oh no! He's up. He's fine.
I know, yeah. I'm just saying as a goalkeeper, it's even worse because you're literally constantly. It's not like you can play through it because you're constantly having to take the goal kicks and all that.
Yeah. I think as the game goes on, Arteta will keep an eye on that. I think if it gets to a point where it starts troubling him, then he'll take him off. But right now, there's no need to.
Yeah,
and that's the benefit. That's the benefit of having 5 subs. Everyone. It doesn't affect really the gameplay in that sense because you've then got 4 subs still.
Yeah. And hopefully he can make it to halftime, and then we can make a decision.
Defend.
Can we?
Oh, the old ref.
Tomiyasu should be on the right.
Oh my god!
Right. Ben White's on the right, isn't he? Yeah.
Ben
White's on the right. Tomiyasu on the left.
Tomiyasu's not done. He's not done that bad though. Like he's held his composure from the left so far. So he's not really done anything wrong for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 11.5 minutes in, so corner Liverpool here. Can they do anything from this? Nope. Dwight lofts it over his head.
I didn't even think about it when you were talking about the fullbacks, but yeah. I think you put your best athletes out there, and Tomiyasu is the better fullback,
What does this say about Tierney, though? In terms of he's clearly available. He's on the bench. He played I know he played midweek a lot, pretty much the entire match midweek. I know that, but it's kind of surely this doesn't bode well with him because obviously he wants to. Colin, from the Scotland side of things, he wants to play every game if he's available.
Yeah, but
Ryan,
this is a totally different. This is a totally different Arsenal. This is a different Arsenal team, though.
Oh yeah,
this is a totally different Arsenal team. We've got 4 fullbacks that it sounds like we can interchange however we feel.
The problem
just going to have to. This is how I think this is how it's going to play out.
Oh, that's a good save from Alisson.
Oh, it was offside anyway. It's offside in the pitch.
It was a good save from Alisson, though.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem with Tierney, Ryan, and look, I'm not saying I don't rate Tierney. Like, I rate Tierney. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I have to say that. The problem with Tierney is you have to manage him differently than the others because you know he's going to get injured. Like, it's an inevitability. It's like Jack Wilshere. Like, you just know he's getting injured. So you have to manage him differently. And I think Arteta's like got that kind of thinking, oh, Tomiyasu, man, bloody hell, that was brilliant. Yeah. Tomiyasu is the best one-on-one defender we have.
Well, that's why you put your better fullback out there for a particular reason. If Brent White's out there, then you need a defensive fullback, right? And that's Tierney or Tomiyasu. And Tomiyasu, as you said, is our best one. Yeah. So
he's the best 1v1 defender we have, Gary. That's just it. I love Tierney, but Tomiyasu, when it comes to 1v1s, is better than him.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, like I said, I like the problem that we have is that we've got numbers at fullback now, and it's shown because outside of White, knocking on wood again, everybody else has done what we've seen in the past. So they've kind of been on the trainer's table every so often, right?
That's a natural position, but how can you avoid that, Brendan? Don't even start. They give that. There's no way you could avoid that. It's right next to a fucking Yotta, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
They're checking. They might be checking for a penny. Brendan, look how close it is. Come on. How can you avoid that? No.
Yes.
It's common sense, Brendan.
No.
You just want both teams to score for your bet.
No.
Go, 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 go. Ransacker says run with the ball, go to the corner and get some support. Ref! How does he win the ball there? I'm sorry, how does he win the ball?
Oh.
He doesn't.
Get on the weights. Get on the weights, you little bitch.
He's been shoved in the face.
That's a
Oh, bitch. You can't get on the weights. You weak fuck.
He's shoved in the face, but okay, get on the weights. That's your answer, cool.
That's the old card, by the way.
Oh, Gary Neville, Man United, says that's not a foul. But if it's for Man United.
Fuck off. Gary can go and.
If that was against a Man United player, he'd be going.
Well, didn't he drop his shoulder into him? I think he drops his shoulder into him, just to clear space.
Yeah,
and that's why he falls backwards, right into his face.
Yeah.
I mean, there is contact there, and it's created by the defender. He puts his shoulder down. Boom. Yep, he does. And his hand is high. Everything about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hand is high. He hits him in the face first. I think he makes a lot out of it, but he did hit him in the face with his hand. I don't know. Yeah. And this is where I just want Saka to just take him. He hesitates to let him catch up to him. Why? Just keep going to the goal line and put the cross in. It's not his fault, but just continue to attack the guy. He let the defender get too close to him. And he had the advantage. You got to take the advantage you have and use it to your benefit. It's got to be a foul this time. Come on. There you go. Sack a good one.
They've just not offered anything so far, Liverpool. They really haven't.
Just keep, like I said, that first 30 minutes, we got to keep it up. There is that stat for the first 30 minutes of our matches. You got to keep it up.
Man and me.
Yeah.
Go.
Come on, let's get it.
All right.
Go on, I got put that. Go.
Yeah.
Well done, Tomiyasu.
That's it. Oh, not too
Well
bad.
done. Go.
Go on, boys.
Oh, put ball pass on Martinelli. Now Liverpool on the attack. Sleeper coming over. There's no one down to the left. There's Tomiyasu. There he is.
You know, it's a nice pass to the middle, but when it's Jackie running through the middle, you're like, damn, well, that's not Jesus and that's not Martinelli.
Well done, lads. Well done.
The pass has to be perfect for Granite Jackie to get on the end of that one. Come on. Jesus running back, man.
Go on.
Again, Tommy's got Salah in his pocket at the minute.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. There you go.
A second.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no Salah's thinks he can get by Tomiyasu. Tomiya's like, I don't think so, buddy.
Oh, no.
Get back, little man. It's not today. You're not today. That's not now.
What I tell you, guy? What did I tell you? The best 1v1 defender we have is Tomiyasu.
Yeah.
But they're doing nothing with it. That's the thing. They collect the possession for the last 10 minutes that they have.
That's going to happen though, right? They are.
You'd think they will at some point, but for now.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah.
And again, Partey is there. So easy.
And that's the one thing I like about Partey that I want Sambi to do is he's got to be in the middle of that pitch. When we look to the middle of the pitch, most of the time Partey's there. Sambi kind of veers out to the sides and there's nobody in the middle, and we can't go through the middle to attack. So he's just there we go. All right.
I know he's injured a lot, Partey, but I mean, for some to say that we should
Go. Unlucky. No worries. Go, sorry.
Well, all I'm saying is for some to suggest that we should consider selling Partey is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
all right.
You have two options. You have two options, though, right?
Yeah, we'll have to move on from him at some point. But Jesus Christ, like, not now, no.
Yeah.
Trent's fallen down on the floor, claiming injury by the looks of it.
What?
So the game's been stopped because he's holding his head. For what?
Oh. No, I was gonna say for Partey, the only way you can replace him if you bring in two players at that position. One of them's got to be world class or trending that way, right? And the one behind him got to be an up and coming number 6, right? Which we would have had if we would have just got Basuma. We would have just had it, but we didn't do that. So we're in this situation. Otherwise,
Martinelli roasted Trent again. Like, Martinelli's had Trent on toast.
Trent's had nightmares since the last time we played. He hasn't woken up from that nightmare. It's the same nightmare. He keeps opening his eyes, and next thing you know, it's Martinelli going whoop by him. He just caught him on the foot on the follow through.
You can't control that. Don't start that bullshit, Brendan. Whereas Emerson Royal last week was a malicious challenge. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. If you step in front of somebody while they're kicking the ball, guess what? You're probably going to be contacted if you don't get out of the way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Klopp's not happy, man. He's raging.
Barkley's orders over bloody Henderson, and Henderson's like, yeah, sure, I know what you're saying, yeah. Oh, it's for single treatment, is it?
You know what I find. I guess it's not good for Trent is that now that they need him to play some more football, right? They need him to play some more football, more than he's played already. He can't do it. All right.
Yeah. So the Arsenal Misfit comment of the day so far says Trent's given up already on Marky Martinelli. He wants out.
It's like I keep saying like two of them when they come at me. I don't know which one. Do I get the left one or the right one, Coach? Oh man.
The problem Liverpool have is they don't have anyone that can fulfill the role that Trent plays
No.
like adequately on the bench. So they just have to what they're basically just doing is try to play his way like into form right now. So I mean, I don't really blame Klopp for that because you've got no one else.
Is Trent doing anything different defensively
Not really.
now than the last 5 years?
Not really.
So that's not it. So it's the people in front of him that need to help him, and they don't have those answers, right?
Bro, this is what I was saying. Salah's hugging the touchline. Yeah, you asked Salah to protect Trent, bro. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
Salah don't protect Trent. The reason why Trent has been so good, right, is because of Jordan Henderson. Because the Henderson covers the space where Trent leaves open when he bombs forward. But this has been said by Trent himself. So it's not just people conjuring shit out of nothing. But when you have Salah protecting him, bro, Salah only wants to attack, bro. He's not interested in Trent. He's not interested in like
you don't spend all that
people.
money on a Salah and then ask him to do certain things that are going to take away from that, or else you're kind of wasting your money. It's just similar to the thing that we did to Aubameyang,
they're doing
right?
that anyway, bro. They're doing that anyway. They're asking him to hug the touchline, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's essentially what Van Gaal was doing with Martial. Like
a bit. Well done. And again.
Yeah. I heard you guys talking earlier about Mane and Salah. I always looked at them and I said, they are just not friends. Like friendly enough on the pitch. They don't have to be friends off the pitch. But on the pitch, I always felt like there was some they're not friendly on the pitch. I know you're my teammate and we play. That's how we play. So
thing is, you don't have to be friendly on the pitch. You just have to be able to work together.
Yeah.
But the thing with that, what that does is sometimes that breeds competition between the two of them. Now, there's times where that helps, but also there's times where that's a detriment to your team.
Yeah. Is Liverpool going to end this match with their two fullbacks? On the pitch?
Who else are they bringing on, Gary?
No, but I mean, at some point, they're going to be more than another. It's going to be at least another yellow coming. All right?
Well, Robertson's Robertson's injured, bro.
No, I'm talking about they won't last because they will be taken off the pitch. Because they're going to be a threat either with a yellow card or they're going to already get the second yellow. At some point.
Well, are either of them fullbacks on a yellow yet? And if so, which one is it? Is it Trent or Simicast?
No, I don't think anyone yet. But they're continually fouling.
No, neither of them are yet.
Yeah.
But the left back, I can't remember his name now. Just mentioned him, but
Simicast.
Yeah, he's borderline pushing it now. Basically, some of these challenges.
They could put. If they were to change the fullbacks, Milner could play left back, although that would be a very bad idea from Klopp.
It's more that they're going to be forced to. It's not necessarily that they.
Gabby. Go on, Gabby. Nah.
Careful.
Take the shot. I don't want him to take a shot.
Got to love Sky taking digs at fucking Jesus there. This comes up on my screens. Jesus, 2 goals in 10 appearances against the Van Dijk side. Like, wonder where their allegiance is.
Not taking into account that was because he was playing on the right wing for City at the time.
Yeah.
And
When
like
he did play.
and like in those 10 matches, how many times did he end the season with a trophy in his hand?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it's like, come on. You can pick you can take a stat all you want and then go,
Bro,
well,
this
what
is
do you
the
wanna
thing.
do?
Like, this is what I mean, bro. See when we beat Liverpool today, and I've got no doubt this is happening because Liverpool, in this first 30 minutes or so, they haven't really shown me
That's like
anything.
that because they're
going
attack now. Once that's
Well, see that, and that's the problem right now. They still have a lifeline, meaning they're only
Yeah,
down 1 goal.
If we score a second, that's it, bro.
choice in the chat. Yeah, sure.
no.
Go on, Benny.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have. We're not worried about their counterattack, right? Like we were last week.
No,
We just
No.
because
so
we've
we're
got a
only
team now.
concerned
The thing
about
with
just
the fans,
letting them
we
build
believe in
up.
our team.
I don't understand why we don't step up when they're attacking us.
Yeah. Almost a known goal from Saliba, but Ramsdale gets him out of jail there.
He's only done that once.
Oh no, but I'm just saying
season.
you're about to see now, and you'll see what I mean.
I know. Oh,
What happens? What happens?
Almost an equaliser, but a lone goal from Saliba, but Ramsdale gets down quick enough this time, unlike last.
Do you know what though? Do you know what, Ryan? Yeah, that I wouldn't put too much on Saliba for that.
I'm just saying that that's what we're talking about. Liverpool quick nothing. Just that to happen.
I know, but Saliba gets a tiny touch there, right? Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because Luis Diaz is in the box, and if he gets to it, it's a goal.
Yeah.
So
it was a no win.
Yeah. So Saliba actually did all right there.
Yeah, I'm not going to go. I'm just saying it. It's almost.
I mean, yeah.
I know why, but Saliba actually did quite well there to get in front of it. So,
yeah,
fair play to him, man.
As long as he's kicking it at the goalkeeper, that's good. When he kicks it at a corner, that's when you get in trouble, right?
Yeah, it's not as bad as the one. It's not as bad as the Leicester one where he headed it into our goal. So
that was a poor communication from both, and they got caught out.
Exactly. Whereas that one, he just he had to make a quick decision, and Ramsdale happened to get it. Like, I wouldn't say he did anything wrong there.
Yeah. As long as they're not touching the ball in our box, right? We'll take that all day. Yeah, they can't.
If they're not touching the ball in our box, then they're not scoring, are they?
Defend. Way wide from Salah, greedy bastard. Yeah. I was just saying it would be. It's a way it didn't go the way he wanted it to go. It was a sod's law that had gone in.
Yeah, exactly. That comment there, he had to get a touch to it because if he doesn't, Luis Diaz has got a goal. So it's like I don't really blame him for that.
Again, I'm not having a go at Saliba. I'm just keep people updated.
Look, I know you're not, mate, but a lot of people will put Saliba at fault for that if Luis Diaz has scored, when in reality that wasn't the case.
Yeah. Go on, pressure. More pressure. Oh, you're letting him off easily here. Come on. Saliba, get back, mate.
Go on, Benny.
Well then, Tommy.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god. Get rid of it, Ramsdale. Thank you.
Oh my god.
It's one of them games today, isn't it?
It is, yeah, but I mean, Ramsdale.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
None of that, Jesus. Do you want to give me a heart attack? Fucking hell.
Well, I can say it now because we're in the 33rd minute on my screen. Arsenal has not given up a goal in the first 30 minutes of a match.
No.
again.
No.
Yeah. He's got a defender right there. Just tap it back to him and let's go.
1-0. Nunez, poor defending, switched off.
You're
Easy.
joking.
Told you they'll score.
Gabriel was at fault for that, by the way.
You see that, yeah?
Fuck all.
Of course he would score.
Oh.
Yeah, but
He interfered to play. He technically interferes to play prior to that. It's technically interfering to play.
That just happened too easy.
He's offside here, I think.
no.
That happened too easy. How did that happen so easy?
There you go.
But you can't whatever.
Who's offsides?
Darwin is.
Darwin Nunez.
Well, he's offsides when?
As the ball gets played initially, and he then cuts across Gabriel as they're trying to get back into defend. But he won't be looked at. Our goal gets looked at for offside. That doesn't get looked at.
He did this to the fans.
You can hardly fucking talk. It's only 1-1. They haven't won the game. Told you it didn't get looked at. But our goal gets looked at.
It wasn't offside.
Neither was our one. Two of their players are playing, our player on. Oh,
It's fine, lads. Don't worry about it.
Defend. I also need to wake up there. I've got to sleep there.
Yeah. Liverpool have come into it a little bit more now.
Well, it's because we kind of let off a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. We need to wake up.
So I said we needed another goal.
Do you know what? That's
They
the one.
haven't beaten. That's the first look they gotten like that, and we are now like taking chances. And
oh, of course, Chris comes in. Of course, he does. It's 1-1. Not when it was 1-0 after a minute, Chris? Don't.
Do you know what? That's the one criticism I have of Gabriel. His concentration levels just aren't there.
For what? He just gives him. He's just going to give the ball free kicks now, just for the sake of it.
No, he should.
Oh, when they do it to fucking our players, it's okay apparently.
oh my gosh,
They've shoved our players all over the place. Saka predominantly being targeted. Nothing gets done.
You've been given a bunch of free kicks.
Not all of them. No, we haven't, Brendan. There's times where fucking players been shoved over. Don't play on.
and I know it's after the fact, but they are going to attack us on the Ben White side because that is what teams do.
Nope.
Coming from that side.
Yes, it's down.
Come on, Arsenal. Get back. Yeah. So I know I've seen a lot of people, saying Gabriel is at fault, and he's at fault for what before?
He's at fault for because he loses his man when the ball is played, and then he he tries to get a leg out and it ends up leaping it forward. That's why. Like Gabriel, don't get me wrong, Gabriel's been a good signing for us, since he's been bought and everything else. But his concentration, man, Saliba and White are so much better than he is in that department.
Yeah.
Like if we're gonna challenge for the league at some point, yeah, Gabriel can't be starting centre back.
Well,
someone get open, for God's sake.
As much as we're complaining about the defense, but the offenses look stagnant as well.
Someone get open.
So
he's a such a difficult player, of course he does. But after all that, just throw to the nearest player that's open. Don't fucking lob it up the pitch and then you've got your teammates outnumbered.
Yeah. I kind of feel like we have a choice. Either you can't have White playing center back because then you lose probably your most consistently available fullback. So what do? You take the one fullback you can depend on so far every match, or do you strengthen your center back pairing?
Well, what you do, Gary, you put Tomiyasu at right back, you put White and Saliba at centre back, and then you put Kieran Tierney at left back. Well, that's what I'm saying.
That aren't availability
wise our
best. Like White's going to always play, right?
Yeah.
So,
as
he should, but we don't have fullbacks that play all the time except for White, and he's not a fullback. So, which one do you like? The risk is we don't have a fullback we can depend on every match except for White.
Diaz has now thrown himself to the floor and got the game stopped.
Yeah.
He's asking to be taken off.
No, he's not asking for it to be whacked.
Well, just get off the fucking pitch and let the game play on then, because you're wasting time. Oh, here comes Bobby Firmino.
Which is not any better for us, not in this game where we kind of let them back into the game.
We pulled off in the last 10-15 minutes, no.
Yeah, and I think I was weird because at the beginning of this, during part of the transfer window, heard people talking about we need to bring in another center back. And it wasn't because White can't do it. It's like he's playing fullback now.
Yeah, so Diaz has now gone off for Bobby Firmino.
Yeah.
So they've got to contend with Bobby Firmino and Nunez and Salah.
Wait, so
Nunez will be the figure point, but Salah will be out in where he is, and Firmino's
they'll
float. The changes their formation is my point.
See, shot out wide. Don't change formation, same thing. Just shot takes Diaz's spot and Firmino takes shot spot.
Well, Arsenal. Let's just let's go into. Let's steal one. Let's still back this lead.
I don't get why we've let them into the game like this though. When we started the way we did.
Yeah.
And the ref's just given a free kick for nothing. Oh my god. Compared to fucking air fouls, Brendan, that they've got away with, that was nothing.
Oh, fuck off. Is that a foul?
Oh my god, defend. Well done. He got kicks in the back of his leg there, but okay, that's okay, ref. Cool.
Yeah.
No, he takes the foul.
And Mike Oliver is in a position to give the ball to them because they fall on the ground. Come on, Arsenal. Respond.
Come on, Gabby, go on. That's it. Well done. Yeah. That's that. Yeah. Yeah. Get the space. Go. Oh, you fucker. Come on. Come on. One more attack for half time. Come on. How's that a foul? 50-50, for God's sake. No, Saki can't turn to the ball because brother looks at me weirdly if he turns to the ball.
Oh, fuck off, man. That ain't a foul. He's got every right to go for that.
That's what I'm saying. He's got every right to challenge for that. How's that a foul?
No, 50-50.
Of course, 5 minutes. Got 5 more minutes, guys, on his first half. He was offside, so he touched it. I'm actually getting pissed off now with this lot. They're making it easy for Liverpool. They're playing like they're giving Liverpool too much respect now all of a sudden. Letting them dictate the game as if this is Liverpool from last year.
It's not, bro. They're just.
Well,
like,
that's why you come out, you score in the first minute, and then for the next 44, you look like like you said, you don't really want to take the game and put it away.
It's why you put them under pressure. Once you score the first one, then you go at them.
You smell blood. You don't just go.
Because what was it? Not even 2 minutes. We got one. Like, bruv.
For God's sake, come on. Give it a bit, pass it, Marty. Pass it. No.
Pass the damn ball, Martinelli. Fucking hell.
No, yeah, then she lost it.
Don't start.
That's all you wanted.
What a goal, Brendan.
Give the ball over. Come on.
Liverpool for the man.
Yeah. I know. Come on, beat your first one. Beat a decent one.
Why does he do that all the time? Saka just I want him to attack. He just wants to build up play or something like that and wait for them to get defensively steady.
Do you know what though, Gary? Yeah, I wish Martinelli wouldn't hold on to the ball so much because he does that a lot.
No, but they both do it in different ways though, because Saka does it to allow the defense to get to him. Martinelli does it and not get the pass off early enough to where there's people there by the time. They both could do it better for sure.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying they can't do better in certain areas, but with Martinelli, it's just so frustrating to the point. Fuck off, man.
Oh, that was sexual.
Oh, what a god, you idiot. Don't do that because they're going to get booked. Fucking idiot. There's no need for that.
Take the shot. Oh, come on. Who was that didn't take the shot? Saka? The ball comes to him, perfectly set up for a shot. He doesn't take. He's not prepared for it.
Gonzalez it fell to. Granite it fell to.
What is Odegaard doing there?
That was disgusting.
Did I not complain?
No, I'm saying Jota. The little fake and then move on.
If he just plays the ball, it'll be fine. He already gave up on playing defense at that point. Oh my gosh.
And the counter check again in Arsenal. Run it in, for God's sake. It's only 30 fucking 3 or whatever he is. Yeah, Saka!
No.
They're claiming offside though, Liverpool, but Saka's put the ball in there. He was just there. He was just fucking there. They're going to check. They're more likely check for VAR. For offside.
That's not offside. That's not offside, bro.
They'll probably check though because it's an Arsenal goal.
That's horrendous defending, by the way. That's horrendous. I'm sorry, but it is.
Okay, I'm looking for this to see if there's offsides. You said
It's
with
not
Saka?
offside, mate.
No,
By the time he
it's Saka?
plays-
I'm saying that.
by the time
No.
he plays the ball-
You know, Henderson keeps him on side. Henderson
Yeah.
keeps him on side. So
Mate,
no,
Henderson's
not
been
even.
at fault for both our goals, mate.
Very nice. Now I was looking at it. Henderson was
No,
behind the two fullbacks. I'm sorry, the two center backs, and very nice. Now I have to watch it again because there you go. I've got it on 2 streams. They're like
Right.
10 seconds behind.
Martinelli. No, he's not. By the time Martinelli plays the ball, he's not offside.
No. If you see Henderson, he's closest to the goal line at that point.
Yep.
They don't
That
know
was
half time now. Keep playing.
That was brilliant from Martinelli, though.
Yeah.
Like that was
You
brilliant.
see Henderson,
Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
Henderson's
fantastic
playing him on so
Martinelli.
clearly he's playing him on. As Martinelli puts the ball, Martinelli, nice.
Why was the camera focused on him? He wasn't there. It was Henderson who was meant to be defending.
yeah.
No, Henderson's the one that keeps him on side.
That's
Because
what
you know
what
what?
I'm saying is.
That's what we're saying, though, Gary, because Henderson's been at fault for both of their goals, mate.
Yeah.
Like,
And then he fake shot, and then Trent went out.
Well, that's why I was saying. Also, I was saying that they're depending on the guys that were helping him out before. Henderson isn't the same
I
player
know.
anymore. Not the
Mate,
same
this
player
is-
anymore.
mate, this is what I was saying. Like,
Yes.
Klopp, there's similarities between Klopp and Wenger to the
Yeah,
point
you're
where
right.
he relies on
Yeah,
players
that's
that
fun,
have
isn't
been
it? Fucking 2-1 down there, the prick.
Well,
I
like I
was
said,
like,
we can go into the half with this lead. This is right where we want to be, and we come out
Hey,
in the second half. And we
That's
punish
brilliant
them.
because you know what that does? That changes halftime completely now.
Oh yes, it does. Oh yes, it does. That's how we need to close out the half, just like that.
Oh,
Just like
see that?
based
The
on
minute
the,
we
think about
the
it.
minute we put pressure on them, we score a bloody goal, man. Like
40. There's 49 minutes in between their 2 goals. 49. And for 49 minutes, we sat there going, "Are we going to try to score here?" And we did.
Oh yeah.
And we did.
BX
Oh
has said in
my
the chat,
God.
he goes, I almost died in the shower celebrating.
Don't slip, man. Don't slip.
Oh, BX, that's brilliant, man. That's amazing. Fucking hell.
Oh, dear. Suddenly that goal has changed the mood of us now for this half time.
Oh,
Well, because we were looking for them to bounce back, right? We always bounce back.
Jesus,
Took forever, but we bounced back.
that one comment from BX, mate, that's giving me a light head. I almost fainted from laughter. Fucking fainted, bro. What the hell, man?
Oh, dear.
I love you all, man. I love you all.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
my god.
all right. There's a new rule. Okay? No funny comments like that, or else I'll die. Like, fucking hell.
What have you done?
Yeah. It wasn't doom and gloom. It was like, damn,
No,
what's
it was-
happening?
No,
Can we-
it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was doom and gloom. It was more like a case of we don't know why we're not putting the pressure on them. More so that, because the second we do that, we get a goal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're there, but okay. Well, we've done something you haven't done in a long time. Scored 2 against Liverpool.
Yep. Now we have to do. Now it's still 0-0, and we need to score again. All right.
Oh, for God's
You
sake,
with me this
yeah.
time?
Not this again.
You with me this time?
I'm
we
not
need
with
to-
you this
we need
time,
to win
bro.
it.
I'll
Let's
never
win the
be
You know
with
second
what?
half.
You win the second half. Guess what happens? Guess what happens? You win the second half. What happens?
You win the match.
There you go. It's that simple. Win the second half.
Stefan's saying it was like a wake, to be honest.
Oh, God.
I was just disappointed at that point. Until 1-1, I was thinking, how is this 1-1? Because it was just.
That's how you look. That's how we looked at the North London
Like,
derby, right? It was 0-0. It's like, nah, we've been playing too good of late. Started off really good. We should be better in a better situation. Guess what? We are in that situation now. Go to halftime, feeling good about ourselves, and go, you know what? We can't do another 49 minutes like that. Let's go out there and take it to them. So, yeah.
Yeah. You're going nowhere, Daniel.
Oh.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, dear. Yes,
Yeah.
BX, as it stands, we are back on top. And as it stands, we are 14 points clear of Liverpool.
Yes.
As it stands.
Yeah.
Yeah, as it stands, but still, even so, that's mental.
Yep.
Like,
It is.
if you'd said that to me at the start of the season, I would have gone, "What are you smoking, bruv?"
At any point, if you said at any point of the season, let alone was it 9 games now we played this season because of the game that got postponed. 9 games in,
Yeah.
we would be 14 points ahead of the team that came second that almost won it all last season.
Yeah.
Bruv, if you'd said that to me at any point, well, actually, no. If you'd said that to me at the end of last season, going into the summer, that we'd be 14 points clear of Liverpool by October, right? I would have demanded that you get tested because that's just not fucking real.
Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed we hold out and make it real.
Yeah. No, this is good. I'm just smiling again. See, look, I'm at the Emirates. I'm standing outside the Emirates right now, about to go inside. I'm happy.
Hold on, right? I've got an issue with this. Are we not going to cook Gary in the same way that you cooked me for having an Emirates background on my green screen? Are we not going to do that?
I took this picture. This is my picture, though. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know about you, but I took these pictures. These aren't like stock pictures. This is coming from my camera. This is where I was standing when I watched Arsenal finish off that team. All right. This is me standing outside, about to go inside.
I'm just saying, I got cooked for that, and Gary gets special treatment. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry. You know, it just. You know what? I'm sorry, Colin. That's just how it works sometimes.
Oh, that's bullshit, though. That's bullshit, bro.
That's how it works sometimes. I'm sorry, man.
See,
some people get, it's not special treatment. It's just...
All right, Ryan. I hate to do this. I'm going to issue a formal complaint with your boss.
Leave it in my WhatsApp, and I'll get back to you.
What? So you can chuck it in the bin?
Next thing you know, Colin, you're blocked. You know, your message is not getting through.
Oh no, not at all.
Well, look who's here now. This is to be fair to him. At least he came in at halftime. Chris.
Yeah. Well, he came in when they scored, right?
I know, but he's come back and they're losing. So
let's have a look here. By the time the ball was played, Darwin Núñez is in an offside position.
And my main point is, even though he doesn't touch the ball at that point, he then runs across Gabriel in the first place, which is technically interfering in the play.
It's just offside, but it's enough to the point where it could be.
You know what? Here's something. Okay, I get Gabriel is at fault. If that's Saliba in the same situation, Saliba closes it out easily. Totally different players, and that's the difference between the two center backs. You know, Gabriel is probably a little bit stronger hand-to-hand battle type thing. But Saliba is quick on the feet, right? Saliba's clearing that out, right? That doesn't happen. We've seen it.
I've said to you, you've said it as well. Trent cannot defend. He's a winger, and going forward, no problem. When it comes out to defending, he gets caught out. He's exposed too many times.
But it doesn't help his teammate though, because he cuts across him. Henderson. So
If it helps the teammate, he'll be able to defend.
Realistically,
Trent forces Martinelli to pull up. That's not his fault that nobody's tracking. Nobody's covering Saka on the far side.
Realistically, they're both at fault because Trent going forward, amazing, but defensively, suspect. However, Henderson has been caught ball watching twice for both our goals. So again, they're both at fault for that.
But Trent's main contribute to that was because with Trent doing what he did, coming in to support, from his perspective, support his teammate, instead of covering the centre back role where he was meant to be doing, he's completely left it exposed. So Gabriel's then exposed that and gone, okay, boom. The ball went through cleanly all the way to Saka.
Yep.
See, Colin, the board, the HR department has reviewed your claim.
Oh, for God's sake!
And there's definitely no biological evidence. So, I don't even know what that means in this situation.
I demand an appeal. I'm just saying, I demand an appeal. I'm just saying.
I don't know what that means. Biological evidence. What is that? What is he talking about?
No.
I don't want to know.
I'm
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, dear.
I can't breathe now. Fucking hell.
Oh.
So wait, Martinelli has a goal and an assist, yeah?
Mm.
Who got the assist on Martinelli's goal? Is that Xhaka?
I can't remember. I don't really pay attention to that.
Either Xhaka or
Hold on. I'll have a look now. Should get it here. Right. Click on the fucking thing. Jesus Christ.
Odegaard, I think, got it. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Martinelli got the assist for the Saka goal, and then Odegaard got the assist for the Martinelli goal.
Yeah. Odegaard.
Breaking news: Klopp has requested the Premier League to postpone the game due to a false positive in their fullback position.
Bro, watch him moan about this. Watch him moan at full time. By the way,
if they lose, yeah.
Yeah, if they lose, watch him moan about that goal because that. Again,
he's going to moan because Simicast's fouls on Saka did not take him out the match. That's about the only thing he complained about. As many fouls as he's put on Saka, and he's still in the match. There you go.
Bro, this is what I was saying. He's, Klopp is starting to remind me of Arsene Wenger, and not in a good way. When Wenger would constantly moan in press conferences about referees, it would really annoy us all because it'd be like, well, why are you moaning about it now? With Klopp, honestly, it's all he talks about. He whinges in every press conference I see him in. And it's like, I don't know, man.
It is what it is. By the way, guys, did you see the breaking news, the announcement that Iker Casillas made about an hour before kickoff?
He's a prick, mate.
No, I haven't.
He's a prick. No. Here's the thing, right? there's two different arguments to it. One is that
Well,
people are saying,
before you analyze it, can you tell me what he said?
well, I don't have it to hand because he deleted the tweet.
So what are you
Oh,
talking
basically,
about?
he's come out basically as
Yeah.
he's
But he
basically
actually
gay.
he put out a tweet, right, saying that he was gay, right? Now, and then he deleted the tweet there afterwards because apparently he got like abuse and this and that. Now, there's also some that are saying that he was being sarcastic and that his account was hacked, right? Now, if he was being sarcastic about it, that makes him a prick because of the amount of people that are of that lifestyle but don't come out with it because they're afraid of what they'll get.
Yeah.
If he was being genuine and he got abused left and right to the point where he just deleted the tweet and nothing else was made of it, then he's not a prick. It all comes down to what the truth is. Because let's be honest, we don't actually know what the truth is. We don't know whether he's being sarcastic. We don't know whether he was, being genuine and whatnot. It all comes down to self-perception, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think people should be able to live their life, but that's not the way this thing works, right? So,
thing is, I wouldn't put anything up about my personal life on Twitter, man. Honestly, the place is a toxic.
Well, you know what? Because there's somebody out there that doesn't like what you do.
No.
So you never win. There's not somebody will comment on it negatively every time. So,
bro, this is why I only put my personal shit on Instagram. Do you know why? Because I'll only follow people that are either close friends or family. I don't like allow just anybody to follow me. It's why I've got my account on private. So
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I guess for me, I just there's the stuff that nothing goes out there that I guess I don't put anything out there. I guess I think I don't put anything out there that somebody can go after me for and say something negative about it, except for maybe my football comments and stuff like that, which that's going to happen no matter what. So even within the same fan base, people are going to like what you have to say. So there you go.
No.
Yeah. Now we need to come out the second half and get that next goal to kind of close this thing out.
Trent's been taken off. Gomez is coming on.
Yeah. Gomez.
Joe Gomez has come on, and Trent's been taken off.
Wow, that's a bit of a shock.
I think to some degree they're putting a little bit too much pressure on him, and not like directly, just like he needs some support. Like he needs to come out feeling confident about his game, and everybody's questioning it, and it probably looks like the team to some degree is as well, his own team.
That
hurts. That hurts.
Like, I wouldn't. Do you know what? I wouldn't even put Liverpool's problems down to Trent.
No, it's just he's the biggest star, though. He's the biggest star they got, right? So you start like this, like the biggest star in a sense that's having these type of situations happening to him. Meaning, he's in the spotlight all.
In that aspect, you're right, but also, is he being helped by that midfield? Short answer, no.
Yeah, because you hope that this mentally doesn't affect him, but it has already. Because that's why he's struggling in general. All right, so they just kicked off over here. I assume you guys are how many seconds in right now?
But 40 seconds in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 10 seconds behind Ryan. Brilliant.
I'm about 20 seconds behind you. So I'm calling. So
Gary's on old people time.
There you go. You got you British people are holding back on the stream here. Just let it out as soon as it happens, all right? We can get to the. We can fly to the moon. We should be able to get this stream to America in like in like nanoseconds. Come on.
Do you know what, Rudy? Yeah, on that handball, yeah, on what Sky are claiming to be handball, yeah. Sky are quoting the Daily Mail for transfer news now, and like that's like, that's about as much of a clown show as you can get. So they're falling off, really.
Go on, Martin. Go. Oh, fucking bastards.
Struggling to get your words out right a little, aren't you?
And I was like, what? I'm like trying to figure out what's happening. What's gonna?
No, you fucking.
He's like, I'm going through a tunnel. I'm sorry. This is it's breaking up.
My phone signals. I'm losing my phone signal out here.
Oh, I can see it now. Come on, Martinelli. Oh, he puts a cross in it. Oh, you didn't get there in time, Saka. Oh, Saka was just a fraction of a second. I can see why you were doing that. Because Saka was almost got to it. They kicked my man Martinelli, and they're gonna call a foul on him.
That's a foul.
If he makes, it was a bad pass by Martinelli. That's what it was. Martinelli puts that pass in. He might have Jesus to get on the end of it, but it's behind his man.
Hey, you're getting a lot of love for that commentary, right? By the way. Even though it did sound like you're losing. Even though it did sound like you're losing phone signal a little bit, but it's each their own.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah. Even though it sounds like you're a robot.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Time for us to break that record.
Go on, pass it.
Yeah.
And again. Oh my God! Oh, he's straight to the goalkeeper.
Should have passed it to
Yeah.
Saka. Saka's wide open, man.
Bastards. Go on, Saka. Run it down. Get it a bit. Well done. Hold it and go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again, Liverpool's midfield nowhere to be seen for that.
It sounds like a fucking loop, but it's all playing out.
So take out Trent, put in Martinelli, and if he had just laid that off to Saka, it's a goal.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you see what?
Erdogan.
Guys, do you see what I mean though? Like Liverpool's midfield nowhere to be seen for that.
Erdogan, man. How do you not see that? You got to see that, man. That's his job to see that. Got to know where everybody is.
I don't know.
Have to know Saka's coming in. Like he gets that ball, like Saka makes a nice run. Oh, look at that.
We're saying in the chat, Ryan and Gay, the next voice of EA Sports.
Oh shit! I listen, right? If Ryan and Gary are on there, yeah, at least show some love for at least show some love for me.
Colin, we already went over this. There's a certain levels you have to meet. Certain level.
Excuse me. I don't make the levels. No. I'm not having this. No, I was doing this shit before you little shit.
Hey, I don't. And you know what? Sometimes it's just in you. You know. Sometimes it's just in you, and it doesn't matter when you start, man. Doesn't matter when you start. You know. You said age is just a number, right? It doesn't mean anything. If you're good enough, you
Right.
play, right?
Chat, back me up here. At least get in my corner, mate. It's 2-on-1 over here.
I'll let you carry my bags in so you can watch the match, right?
Oh my
I'll let you
god!
carry my bags so you can watch the match. You get a good seat.
I'll
talk about my friend Colin when we're live.
Oh, right, ready. Back me up here, man. Back me up, bro. What is this? Oh god. Thanks, Stefan. Thank you. Back me up. Oh man.
Come on, Arsenal. Stop. We're playing around up here because you're not getting that third goal for us. Oh, no, too strong enough. So Gomez comes in, and guess what happens to Martinelli? Does it look any different?
So
no difference.
No Firmino's in. No 2-2.
Oh my gosh, that happens too quickly. Oh man, did not come out the way we needed to in this half.
For fuck's sake!
Don't get it.
Not the start you wanted.
No, I mean it's not. It's like we're giving them everything they want, and that's just too like we're like playing like cones right through the middle. Let's
have a look here.
God's sake.
Yeah. I mean, our defense basically just laid down and kind of gave them what they wanted.
Yeah.
Just like nobody stopped anybody.
No.
Just watching us play defense there.
That's a collective at fault there. There's not one sole individual responsible for that. It's more or less just like.
Yeah.
Corner, come on. Russ is in the chat, popping in saying every time he scores. Yeah.
The problem is they still have one other guy who always scores, and we haven't got that third goal. So, the hell.
Well, it should have had the third goal, but that would nullified that equaliser happening. Could have been 3-1 different game.
10-17 for Bobby Firmino against us.
Yeah. Like Sam says, I've said this in the first half. We're showing them too much respect. We're showing them the respect of a team that was Liverpool from last year.
Yeah. Well, we didn't play any defense on the way on that score. They basically just dribbled up the pitch, put a pass through the middle, and did we have any defenders there to make any play on the ball? No, nothing. Yeah.
Do you know what? I've just got this feeling that it's going to be a case of whoever outscores the other is going to win this.
Come on, tell me that's not Xhaka grabbing them.
Take your time, Chris. Take your time. Take your time coming back. Yeah, got took off at half time for Gomez. Go. Hold it. Oh, someone just latched onto that. Go on.
That's it. Go on.
Corner. It's becoming Russ saying it's becoming a mental thing now. Same old issues rearing their heads.
Yeah. Got to play for 90 minutes, man. This game, you let a team back in, they will take advantage every time.
Thing is, if we get into the top four, I don't think anyone will bat an eyelid, to be honest.
Oh, again. Are we playing rugby now, Ref? We're playing rugby. Is that going to be a booking? He literally rugby tackled him to the floor.
Get booked for Frank.
Oh, come on, that's a foul.
Gotta play for
I
90.
don't know if he got booked or not.
Gotta play for the net.
He literally rugby tackles
First challenge.
Saka to the floor. But he's rugby tackling. He's not fucking trying to get the ball. He's deliberately trying to do what he did.
Well, they called the foul though, so
Again, ref. Head injury. Oh, you want something to referee us now?
He fell over his own player and got a free
They're both
kick.
injured and he's flat out now. Jesus is now flat out because the ref didn't stop the fucking play. Well done, ref. Sick. I'm sorry, but that's avoidable if the ref does his job. Clear head injury. He wants to play on.
He won't complain if Chasey scored though.
We fucking for him to score, he needed to basically pretend that the other guy wasn't on the floor, basically, where the ball was.
He hasn't moved.
He hit the floor and he hasn't moved since.
No.
And it's all sorry. I'm having to go to the ref there because that was avoidable. The ref done his job.
Yeah.
But no, because there's an Arsenal player down. No, we'll play on. And now he's caused this.
They'll still be back up.
We hope he's conscious, but he's not concussed. If he's concussed, we have to take him off.
Not my problem.
Yeah, he just smacks him in the fucking face. That's why he went down. But we get VAR. I'm not getting involved. I'm not saying anything. Smacks him in the face. Elbowed him right in the face. Oh, it's good. Oh, VAR checked it and said it was okay. Cool. Other way round though.
so you can throw an elbow, draw blood. And,
I'm sorry. Simicast's arm there,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
And
the
then
fact VAR checked it and they've said it's okay.
that's
throws-
in an
he
bro,
does.
his
He
arm's
wait.
in an unnatural position. Like
No, you could even in slow motion. You can see he's like, I'm gonna clear some space here. Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing. He keeps it up high, just so that you're not gonna get by me. And he hasn't even got a yellow all day, and all he's doing is just beating up our
He's
players.
got away
Bro.
murder with Arsenal. If an Arsenal player done that,
Simicast should be on a
Just
yellow
like
at
that.
least by now, but no.
if Tomiyasu or Ben White had
Oh,
done that,
now
the other
now
way-
you hug him, you prick, dickhead.
Nah, he's not coming back on.
Yeah, see him in the chat, see him walk out saying it's difficult they can throw arms. I mean, Marley did it to fucking Tierney how many times got away with it.
Mm.
Ref again! Oh, he's just playing on there because he's off the pitch. Wow. Wow. This ref's lost the game. He's lost it.
Yeah,
Oliver's a prick.
seriously, the standard of refereeing in this country is embarrassing.
Come on, you got to.
Just-
Did he call it? He did not call
he
it.
just shoves him. He just shoves him, man. Like
Because of that slow, but the Emirates, Gomez knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
His full intent was to hurt Martinelli.
Because he's going to get beat again.
Gabriel's back on the pitch amazingly, but fucking hell.
I mean, how is that not a yellow? They're not even on the field of play. Right? They're not even on the field of play. Didn't if you're off the field of play and you get fouled, is that like a yellow?
The referee has lost all composure.
I mean, he's off the field of play and he fouls him. That's come on.
Come on. As a referee, you've got to be able to maintain your composure.
I'm sorry,
like
if you flipped over and defend, you're gonna go for the fucking shot.
I know, but it's good on target at least.
I would have done the same thing if I flipped over a 6'5" defender.
Oh, look who's here, the Spurs fan.
We've got a Spurs fan in the chat. Oh, okay. You like getting piped at the Emirates, did you? Yeah, I thought so. Fuck off.
When you look up the table, what do you see? You know, stop it. I mean,
Go on. That's Martinelli. No.
Seriously, how a Spurs fan has the balls to come into this chat and chat utter drivel? Like, know your place. Get back in your box, bitch.
Who's in Champions League and who's not?
I'm sorry, but every single level of Spurs this season have been battered by Arsenal, be it the men, the women, or the kids. So come at me. Come at me. Please come at me. And also, we win this, we're top of the league. And either way, we're above you anyway. And we beat you last week. Cuts on those fucking straws.
And it's not a yellow for just that one foul. I mean, they've been calling us all day.
Oh my God, off the line.
Come on. Come on, Arsenal.
Well done, Tomiyasu.
Come on, let's go, Arsenal.
Go. Someone get open, someone. Pass it, Saka. Well done. Oh, fuck's sake.
Come on, Arsenal.
Come on, guys.
Put it out wide. That's just one thing that Partey does. He knows where everybody is before he gets the ball. So if he has to make a pass quickly, it's gone.
Fuck's sake, stop giving it away.
Mm.
Hey.
You're lucky.
I know.
If that was so old, he would have touched that and volleyed it straight away into the top corner.
That surprised me.
Bang, touch, bang.
How can you just watch the game? Oh, shut up, Martin. You always got to talk about the negatives, haven't you? That was Arsenal. Oh, here we go. Fabinho's coming on for Liverpool.
Yeah, they're settling for a 2-2 draw, right?
Trying to get the counter. What? No, Brendan. Hey. Can someone get open? That'd be fantastic.
Defend Liverpool. Defend.
I mean, this is where you kind of say, I know if Arsenal has anything in the on the bench, they need to bring it on.
Yeah.
I mean, not because they're not playing well. It's just you need some fresh legs to help
legs.
out.
Yeah.
And that's why you got a deep bench for this particular reason right here. You're at home. You know.
Right, that's not too bad there.
Go, Bonnet. Go. Now. Corner. How's that a goal kick? It come off their fucking player.
That's good.
Oh, John Matip taken off for Canete.
Yeah.
And Salah's been taken off.
Well, I'm not surprised, mate. He's not done
Fabinho.
much. Salah's not done much, mate. Let's
No,
be
but you
honest.
thought they're keeping him on to set up for counter attacking and all that to get us off guard.
Well, the way they've been playing Liverpool, like they'll probably just want to get out of there with a draw, I think.
At the very
Yeah.
least, yeah.
That's why when you get anywhere near the box, you got to take that shot if you're Arsenal. I'll take a nice little tap in when the ball rolls out. Okay, just keep on the pressure, man. We can't.
Go, pass it. Yes, got out of it somehow, but go. Left. Can you finally book him, please? How many fouls has he got to do to get away with it?
What do you mean? What's his first one?
The other fucking guy. Even that's a bit book because he made no attempt for the ball. He did it deliberately to take out the player. Come off their player, but okay. Seriously? Gomez has just been booked for wasting time.
Who was?
Joe Gomez has just been booked for delaying the throw-in. I know, but I think there's a space. Please get over and defend. Go on, Thomas. Go on, Thomas. Go. Oh, for God's sake, lads, wake up and communicate. Ridley saying, can we bring on Anthony Taylor, please?
I'd like Fabio Vieira on now, I think.
You need to bring in somebody, I think. I hate bringing on people too late and then they don't get
Go. Oh, for God's sake, pass it. What a waste. Again. How many opportunities do you want?
Honestly.
Really wasn't. It's fucking. Like, they had 3 opportunities there to get the shot off, and then he just.
Bro, this is what I mean about Martinelli being frustrating at times. See when he should release the ball. He tries to take on like loads of men by himself.
Yeah.
Like that's what annoys me.
But he's not
about
looking
him.
to shoot. He never even take. If he takes a shot, I'll take it.
I know.
He doesn't take the shot. He just take the
Gary,
shot the first time.
Gary, this is what I mean though. Like he'll try and take men on by himself instead of releasing the ball, and that's what's frustrating about him because he always does it. Like I love Martinelli, but fucking hell, release the ball quicker, man.
Seriously, come. How many times do you want? Pass it. Oh, you fucking don't shoot pass.
That's it. Go on. Oh,
Penalty.
fuck. Come on.
Penalty's been given.
Come on.
Arsenal
That's
got
a
a
pen.
Arsenal got a pen. It's been given, but VAR will check, obviously, because they do. So
Of
it's just
course
been
they have.
taken down now by Thiago.
That's a penalty. 100%.
Oh, Gary
that's a
Neville,
penalty.
fuck off. It was a little soft for me.
Like,
Come from
this
the-
is
come
why I
from
have
the
the
guy.
commentary on mute, though. This is why I have the commentary on mute because I can't
Come
fucking
from,
stand
come
listening
from the
to
guy
any of
that
it.
fucking has publicly come out and said since that him and his teammates targeted Jose Antonio Reyes 2005 and booted him up in the air purposely and got away with it. And joke about it. He can piss off.
There you go. I called it.
It's all kicking
That's
off.
a pen.
It's all kicking off. Henderson snapped. He's having a go at Partey, I think. No, Xhaka. Xhaka and Henderson are having a bit of a barney between each other. Having been pulled
Bruv.
away. Do not change your mind. Do not yield to the Liverpool.
He kicked the back of his leg.
bullshit.
What more do you want? He kicks the back of his leg.
Jacka, relax, bro.
He kicks the back of his leg. If that's not a penalty, then what is?
It's a penalty, bro. Like, you
We've
can.
pointed to the spot, so I don't know what's going on now.
He's getting attention. Okay,
Oh, bruv.
Is that Gary?
Do you know what?
Is
do you
Xhaka,
know what?
get out of there,
This is
man. You're
what-
supposed to be a leader,
This is
man.
why I cannot stand Liverpool
Right, it's called him in.
because
This is what I'm
They're-
saying. I don't know what's going on now. If he's changed his mind or not.
Get out of there,
No,
Xhaka.
it's not a discussion with them.
like everyone wants to portray Liverpool as this saint fucking club when realistically they're dickheads. Man.
Oh no, Henderson's
Like,
basically what it is. It's starting off the argument between Xhaka and Henderson. Henderson's having a word with the
yeah,
ref. Gabriel's
Henderson
come over,
started it. No shot.
and
fair.
Gabriel's come over and having a chat to the ref as well. And Henderson gone fuck off and flicked him on his arm. So Xhaka's gone flying over and said, "What the fuck are you playing at?"
Henderson just like budged Gabriel for no reason.
Switch off. Whoever's taking this pen, switch off.
Chris, there's no such thing as Arsenal. You
He's
stop
taking
that.
the pen.
You kick the back and leg of an attacker in the
Bruh.
box.
Nah,
Come on.
nah.
No, you can't. Come on,
No,
seriously.
we're not having
That didn't even go to VAR. It was
Saka's
called a
taking the
penalty
penalty.
before. Stop
We're
it.
not
Saka's
having
taking the
that.
penalty.
Fuck off.
Stop it. Yeah, stop
They're
it.
not listening.
Yeah,
I know they're not.
yeah. That's ridiculous. It's a penalty in the
Come on,
box.
Saka.
That's ridiculous.
And by the way,
It's not the same view.
Henderson's
Funny.
the one
You're
that
funny,
shoved
Come on, Saka.
Gabriel.
Come on, Saka. Come on, Saka. Come on,
So,
Saka. Come on,
let's be
Saka.
real. Come on, Saka.
Big. This is big. This is huge. Do not do what you did in Euros. Like,
He won't. He
switch
won't.
off
He won't.
what they've been doing for the last 10 minutes. Come on.
Ryan, I don't like the way your head works. I'm sorry.
No.
You bring up stuff I don't. I'm gonna. There you go.
There
Just
we
don't
are.
ever bring that up ever again.
Ryan,
Ryan, you never bring that up again. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
I
don't bring it
was
up
trying to say
anymore.
to switch off. No matter
The
what they're
man, the
doing,
man scored
switch off.
multiple penalty kicks since
Oh, that
then.
is some penalty.
What a
Fucking hell,
pain.
Saka. Woo!
Yeah,
Now, Arsenal, use a
You know.
fucking vote for the next
Get
15
it.
minutes.
there you
and
go.
Hold this.
This is a top.
There you go. Come on, let's go. I'm not seeing it yet, so let me see it first,
Yeah, exactly.
so then I can be happy
I disagree with that.
with you. Nice. He
Get
picked
it.
right, and it didn't matter because the ball's gone. Didn't matter. You chose right, but you chose late.
Do you know
There you
what
go,
doesn't
Tucker.
get spoken about enough when it comes to Saka?
Yeah.
His mental toughness.
No,
like,
for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
Because to get abused like he did after the Euros and to come back from it stronger.
Yeah. And since then, when the opportunity came against Chelsea last season,
He took the ball. He
he
said, I
took
want
that
it.
penalty, and ever since he hasn't looked back.
Chris, he took the
Come
back
on,
of his
Chris. He
ankle
kicked the
away
back
from
of his
him.
leg. Come
What are you
on,
talking
man.
about?
If that's not a
Bro,
penalty, tell me what is a penalty
listen, Chris, right? I get the tribalism, but seriously, take the tribalism out of it, right? Look at it, and then tell me it's not a penalty.
Yeah.
You got some serious rose petal glasses, man. They don't see the Liverpool player in the box kicking the back of a leg.
I kind of thought we would score 3 today, but I was going 3-1.
Yeah.
So
I said 3-1, I got laughed at.
my prediction's off. So,
But still, we need to defend this now. We need to use our brains.
listen.
Hey,
if this,
no, we
if
need to
this
play.
ends-
We need to play to see this thing out.
Well
If we get
played,
another
Listen, if
goal,
this
so
ends
be it.
3-2
But we
right
need to
now,
play
I'm
this
taking
thing
it.
out because
If this ends 3-2 right now, I'm taking it.
You need to. I kind of feel like I don't like to go want us to go back into our
Well
box
done,
and give
Tommy. Well
them
done.
possession.
One time he's outside, then he's back in. Then no.
Riddy's got the who's got the block button because people getting blocked here.
I don't know who got blocked. I can't see mine. But yeah, if you let me know.
I've not. I hope Chris didn't get blocked because he's
No,
not
Chris
sitting.
has been good.
No. Chris will never get blocked. He's a what you call it? He's got the wrench there.
Do you know what? He's got his Liverpool hat on. So
He definitely has it on. Take the hat off, man. This is football.
I don't blame him for that because I'd be exactly the same.
There is no way if
Like-
you're an Arsenal player, if that happened the other way around and you kick the back of the opponent's leg, can we go? Nah, I can't see how that's not a penalty in the box. I can do it.
Do you know what, Gary? I probably would out of spite, but that's just
Oh,
out of spite.
defend.
We're doing it with a smile. I don't know. I can't see.
Aye. We're making it up. Why are we making it so hard for ourselves now?
No, because you know what you said. Let's try to just protect, and I'm like, we can't do that. We just
No,
need to keep
sorry,
This
playing.
is the Arsenal way. We don't make it
I'm not
easy.
saying we have to protect, sit back and protect. I'm saying use your brain and don't them back in again.
Yeah, but this is the Arsenal way, mate. We never do things easy. You should know this by now.
I don't want to stress for another 12 minutes.
Literally 10 minutes plus injury, 11 minutes plus injury time. Sorry. Which will probably be about 5 or 6 minutes. So, yeah, another 15 minutes at least.
Oh, the guy, Reddy is just saying, like, remember, guys, Scousers are always the victims, never at fault.
All right. These are the faults of Ridley and no one else.
Hey, Riddy.
Here we go.
Chris, we just started up Riddy. I'm not sure if you want to stay on this stream.
No.
These are the faults of Riddy and no one else on this channel.
Nope. We're not saying that.
Somebody said just bring in the Riddy, and this is what you're gonna get, Liverpool fans.
Relax, mate. Relax.
Come on, let's go. Let's see this
Relax,
thing out.
Riddy, all right. We don't want to offend Chris. Okay, Chris is a good lad. Okay, don't just relax.
Well,
okay?
Harvey Elliott's coming on for Jota.
I don't understand why Harvey Elliott wasn't starting for them though, because he's been one of their better midfielders.
No, he's coming on now. So, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he's coming on now for Jota.
I'm surprised that he's bringing off Jota though, because Jota's like they need a goal though. Like, and Jota
I don't think he
one
can
of their
play.
main
He can
goal
give them a good strong 90 minutes though.
I suppose we played no subs though. 8 minutes in, played no subs at all.
Arteta, can you bring on Fabio Vieira, please?
The foul. That's not a there. Off the ball foul there, but nothing to just play on. That's a foul.
Do you know
Look, this ref he's lost the plot.
Do you know what,
He has
Ryan?
lost
Yeah,
it.
he probably gave the penalty because like he thought, you know what, I'm giving it too much one way. I better give it slightly the other way.
Yeah. Then it's gone back to fucking reality now.
Exactly. Like, would it surprise you if that was the case, Ryan? Because it wouldn't surprise that.
No, it wouldn't. But the English, the referees, the officiating in the FA in this country, no, it wouldn't be surprised at all.
Bruv, honestly, the officiating in Scotland
Series
is
coming
worse
on.
than it is in England.
All right. Well, that's one play to come in. Oh. There you go.
There we go.
Muted that.
Odegaard's coming off.
So your other guy's gone off for Kieran Tierney.
So how does that change things up for us now?
Let's just because it maybe.
Well,
You're
We're
three at the back?
3-2 up. We're 3-2 up, right? So we want to.
No. I'm just wondering who goes where.
maybe a 5 at the back sort of thing, like Tomiyasu, Saliba, and Gabriel as a 3, and Tierney
Yeah,
as the wing
I'm
back.
thinking it'll be like White, Saliba, and Gabriel as a 3, and then Tommy and Tierney as the wing backs.
All right, there you go.
Again, these are the thoughts of Vidi and no one else in this channel.
Jesus Christ, really relax.
Really comes with like a warning, you know.
Oi,
He may work here, but his opinions are his own.
Jesus
Nemes
Christ.
saying being Edion, BX saying Marquinhos. There's plenty of options on the bench to be gone now.
Riddy,
but-
I have to ask, right? So when you woke up this morning, did you choose violence?
You know, this is this has been Riddy's had this bug for a couple of weeks now, if not a month or two. So it's not going away. It keeps manifesting in different ways each time I see it. So
you know that pill meme, right? Where it's like red pill violence, blue pill
Matrix,
peace.
blue, yeah.
Like Riddy's taking the red.
well, when he sees Liverpool, he definitely sees red, man.
Oh yeah, we all do. We all do. Go on, Gabby.
Pass it to Saka. Well done.
Oh, that is brilliant from Gabriel Jesus, by the way.
Yeah.
To be able to find a pass like that, I mean, Jesus. How we got through the days of Lacazette.
That's a
and
nice
Aubameyang, I'll
interception
never
from
know.
Jesus to start this attack. Yeah.
I'm glad you like that, Rudy. I'm glad you like that. I come up with gems every now and then. Granted, most of them fall flat, but teach the own.
Who did you get in your qualifier for the Euros, by the way?
We got Spain and Norway, mate.
Oh, bloody hell.
I know.
It was nice knowing that you had a chance, somewhat.
Well, thing is, right? It's only, even with Haaland and Odegaard, right? It's still 11 versus 11.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
if Haaland's scoring goals, right? We've just got to be able to. Well, even if he does score goals, they've got to Gabby. Oh, Gabby. Like they've got to be able to keep goals from our end out.
Yeah.
So,
and to be fair to Steve Clark, since he's come in, we've discussed this before.
Yeah.
Job he's done in Scotland is phenomenal, and
yeah.
I wouldn't.
Thing is, Ryan, I wouldn't write us off because
no.
I mean, all right, in previous years I would have done because I knew how terrible we were, but under Steve Clark, you don't write us off, even though your head's thinking, you know what, you probably should, but your heart, I don't know what it is, right? But since Steve Clark's took over, we just have this belief that everything will be fine, even though some games he does make decisions that make you think, why are you doing that? But I mean, if we can get to the Euros, then he's done well because that group's not easy.
Looks like it. When we're on the ball, off the ball, sorry. No, because what was it? England have got Ukraine and Italy, and obviously Ukraine knocked Italy out in the playoffs.
Yeah. Actually, on that, Ryan, do you think Southgate will still be in a job by then?
I'm hoping he gets sacked. after the
Yeah,
World Cup.
I know you're hoping that, but that's not the question.
It depends. If England don't get to the quarterfinals, at the very least, the bare minimum, the quarterfinals, I think the FA will bite the bullet. But then I don't trust them to go and get someone that knows what they're doing.
Yeah, Nightman, Edinburgh is wonderful. It's lovely.
All right. So we got 4 minutes left there.
Oh,
7 minutes of added time.
yeah,
See you, Wargame.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I'll be able to cope with 7 minutes. Let alone.
All right. Can I just establish a rule here? See, when it comes to predicting added in time, right? Don't put it in the chat because that means you're jinxing it, and we don't need that in our life. Like, don't.
Well, you know what? He's just setting us up so the pain doesn't sting as much. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a fan going, by the way. You got a fan in the chat, MF.
There you go, the Nightman, MF. Yeah, thank you. He's got to send you some box of tissues as well, all you Brits. Colin and I will be laughing. All right. England goes down to the mighty U.S. Whatever they call them.
The US of A.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this is selfish, right? But part of me wants another game with England on an international tournament stage, because before it's all said and done, I want to be able to say this on Ryan on stream. I want to be able to laugh that we've beaten England. I want to be able to laugh.
Well, you want Southgate to stay around then, because that's the only way that's going to happen.
You need Southgate to stay around then.
I'm Southgate in. Like, Ryan wasn't happy when I tweeted that, by the way.
I understand.
Ryan, I hope you know I was trolling you then. So, just saying.
Oh, dear God. But it's got to a point now with Southgate. Don't talk about England now. It's got to a point where the football's worse than what we were playing under Roy Hodgson.
You can't, and also you got to think about it. You're looking at like a Jude Bellingham, what he's doing, and you're like, you can't find a way to use that man on your squad. You can't find a way to use him. Like, he's like on form. What more do you want from a player?
Well, the thing is, the amount of attacking talent that England have got, right? Like,
there's no way they should struggle to score, right?
They've got the wrong manager, Gary. If you want a manager that can utilize, because the thing is, when you look at England, right? You've got Jack Grealish, Sancho, Jude Bellingham.
Is Jack Grealish actually that good in have you seen anything like, for me, when I talk about England football? For me, it's like, Kane, Sterling. I mean, even Saka. We saw, when Mount came in the last game, what he does.
Gary, the reason why Grealish hasn't been as good for City as he was for Villa is because he's playing in a different type
fuck off, Van Dijk, you prick.
Like, with Villa, it'd be a bit more. It would be a bit more on show because he's allowed to drift into those spaces. Whereas at City, it's all about positional play. And Jack
I mean for England though. Like, what are you seeing from Grealish in England that you're like, it looks closer to what I used to see before City, Oh my gosh, they just took out that striker. No.
Yeah, but basically, it's been given as a corner. But yeah.
Hey, this is like, you guys take me out, and I'm supposed to shake your hand. Come on.
To be fair, though, that's more or less just Alisson coming from the ball.
They should come off already.
I don't know why you guys like Eddie Nketiah so much. I've seen a piece of celery been better at striker than him.
I'm praising Zay, just give him a round of applause for his performance. Is that okay with you?
No, but I'm saying,
is that okay with you?
As Arsenal fans, you for some reason love Eddie Nketiah.
No, we don't. That is actually far from the truth. That is not true at all.
Do better at striker than him.
That is not true. Talk to your man.
We do not love Nketiah, bro. Do you know what? You've got us confused with these dipshit Arsenal fans on Twitter, bruv.
That is I mean,
Every
he's
single
playing.
time I
You know,
probably
he's
put
playing
David
better
at
than he has in the past, but doesn't nowhere close to where he
What's it
needs to be.
called? Arsenal fans in the stadium getting behind their players for 90 minutes.
He's shit.
God forbid they do that, Brendan. Bloody hell.
He shouldn't be playing at professional level. He's lucky to be in a professional
And
team.
guess what? We've signed him to a 5-year contract. If it doesn't work out after this season, we've got 4 years there. We can fucking send him elsewhere and make some money out of it instead of losing for nothing. Oh, Klopp's getting spoken to. He's in trouble. And I've just been called over.
Come on, I need this. Bruv, I need to go into work tomorrow on the back of a win here because there's a Liverpool fan that always
I want
gives
you
me
to. I want
shit.
you to be able to put your red shirt on going to work tomorrow. You're gonna have
Yeah,
you're gonna have red
exactly.
shirt, pants. You're gonna have the shoes, the backpack, the hat, the
Bro,
scarf.
I'm not tied, bro.
gloves?
What are you talking about? I'm not tied, bro. What are you talking about? You dick.
Hey, like I told you, there's levels to this thing. I want you to go full blown. Like, you know what? A team won this week. Come on.
All right. Listen,
You know what?
I'm a shit talker, but I'm not a dickhead. All right. So, oh man.
Oh my god, my head.
Come on.
Hold it in there. Just hold on or not.
Oh, these next few minutes are going to be fucking horrendous.
Yeah,
man.
they are. I mean, it's dragging this
Yeah.
thing out, man. It's dragging this thing out.
Well, it's going to be up to 97 minutes.
Wait, well, because of what-
I can take.
No, we had nowhere to wait because fucking the referee got sent over to talk to the managers for some reason. So we've had to wait for that. That's what's going on. It weren't because we're fucking time wasting. We're waiting for the fucking
Well
referee
done,
to
well
go
done.
ahead.
You're such a time waster.
Ryan, are you not letting people watch the TV? Is that what's going on?
Oh, you can watch the TV. You know what I mean? You can wait a couple more
Seriously
minutes.
just loves
and
winding you up, bro. I don't know why you react to it, to be honest.
Did you used to beat him up when you guys were little?
No!
Take it back.
Oh,
Is that what happened? Is that what's to happen, Ryan? You used to beat him up, and now he's like, I'm not taking this anymore. I put my foot down.
Saka's going off for Fabiera.
All right, yeah, that's good. I like to see that.
You want to know what I think of this stream?
Seriously, the microphone's there, by the way.
I'm sure the microphone picked that up.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Seriously.
Dog wants this thing to end. Come on. There we go.
Play it smart, Mike. Well done, smart. Well done.
Score smarter than him.
I said play it smart, Martin.
And you know Fabio likes to shoot, so Fabio from distance would be nice just to finish this thing off.
Fabio's mint, mate. Mint.
Yeah, I said this other night. I said what was it, Thursday? He was phenomenal on Thursday.
Bro, I said it in the chat on your stream as well. Like that ball for the second goal was mint.
Nemeth asking, did anyone else see Wrexham versus Barnet game? Didn't see it, but I saw the scoreline. That's ridiculous. The scoreline was 7-5 to Wrexham.
Wow,
Fucking hell.
that's entertaining, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, you got your money's worth.
Who says lower leagues aren't entertaining?
Who says American owners don't know what they're doing other than having a football club?
Hey, they make gin, man. Yeah. Right? Yeah, some martinis, whatever you want.
We've brought back Wolverine as well, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, let's get that ball out of there.
This would be
All right.
Come on.
come on, lads. Come on. Just hold out for that a little bit longer, all right?
There we go. Very nice, Wade. Come on, let's go. Let's finish this thing off. Hit the whistle, man.
Hold it down,
I'll
boys.
calm.
Hold
I'll
it
calm.
down.
Blow that whistle.
I'll
Come
calm.
on.
Calm down, or you'll get in trouble with
Do not
retrospective
do anything
action.
stupid.
I'll
Do
tell
you
you, calm
know
yourself.
what?
You'll
The
get in
Emirates
trouble.
this season, yeah? See the Emirates this season from
Yeah.
like a crowd perspective. Oh my God. It's chalk and fucking cheese.
Yeah, no matter who we're
compared to a
playing,
few years ago.
the atmosphere is fantastic there.
Yeah, it was basically I never sat down except for at halftime when there wasn't any football players on the
Yeah,
pitch.
exactly.
It's the only time I sat down.
Free kick in the right place we need it.
Arteta's like, I pay for 30 seconds off that additional time, and you guys are not
Oh,
giving me my 30
Martinelli is on it.
seconds.
He's on it. He's on it. Come on, Martinelli. Go for it.
This is huge. If we can hold this off, this is huge.
Bruv, seriously, this would be a massive statement right now. If we were to win this, like, if we won this, I don't think you could doubt us anymore, because it's like, because the old adage, the old like phrase is, "Oh, you've not played anybody yet." Well,
no. You know what? Here we go. We always talk about the big six, right? Playing the big six and actually playing well, right? We played 3 of them. We lost 1, which is understandable because of the situation, but we've won 2. Now what?
Yeah.
If I told you get 6 points out of 3 matches, what would you say? That's a good showing, right?
Bro, I would have taken that. 100% I would have taken that. But you know what's going to happen? The narrative is going to change. It's going to be like, oh, well, Liverpool aren't really at it. Bullshit. Yeah. It's still Liverpool. Like, I don't. And you know what? I wouldn't even say Liverpool have been. I wouldn't even say Liverpool have been bad today. They've actually been.
This is the
good.
longest 5 minutes of extra time.
Get it! Come on!
Look, get rid.
Blow the bloody whistle, boys! Come on!
Yes! Full time, done and dusted, top of the league again. Fuck off, Liverpool. Fuck off, media.
There you go. Really asked for it.
Phenomenal.
And he got it.
Look how much that means to Arteta. Like, that meant, bro, the way he was jumping at full time, bro, like, fuck it hell, man. Love it. What are you saying now, huh? Top now. Top again.
We are top of the league. I say we are top of the league.
Do you know what, right?
Another week at least, anyway.
Oh, you can't even see it because of the color.
Do you know what, lads? You know what's going to happen now? The celebration police are going to come out, right? The celebration police are going to come out and say, "Oh, well, you won the game. Great. Why are you celebrating against for a Liverpool team that aren't at it, bruv? Shut the fuck up."
You know what? 24 points. 24 points. You can't take that away from us. Stop it.
Russ, don't get drawn into that, bro. Don't. No.
Yeah.
Relax.
And war goes again. Winning mentality. It's reading it. We've won every game bar 1 this season in the league.
Yeah. Would you go? All right. Okay.
24
I may regret asking this question in the morning, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it now.
24 points out of 27.
I know.
Would you guys at this point consider us title contenders?
I heard this earlier today, and it's like
the only team that's anywhere near City. We're top by 2 points or whatever it is.
2 points.
1 point. 1 point.
But that's it.
Yeah, we're
1 point. Sorry, 1 point. But either way, we're top. We're the only team near them. So as it stands, we're the only team that looks to be pushing them and making them work for this title. So and based on how we started, 9 games, 8 wins, 1 defeat, you'd have to say at this moment in time we are in the title challenge. We might not win it, obviously, because City, it's Haaland. We will need certain things to go our way to get us to that title, obviously.
Yeah.
But 100%, you've got to say it now. You've got to start saying we are in a title charge.
Because let's be honest. Let's be honest, right? You know, for all the shit we get, we've lost 1 game this season.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, there you go.
And what people usually say is title winning sides are judged on their mental toughness. Well, Arsenal's mental toughness this season has been pretty fucking good. And
it was pushed tonight as well.
Do you know what's funny, right? This Spurs fan in the chat, I find it funny how he's saying not a chance when I've not seen his side win a league title in my lifetime.
Also, we're playing better with all due respect to Arteta, again, still not disrespecting me by saying this. But when you compare, they've got a established world-class manager, we're playing better football. We look a more attractive prospect. We've got a team ethos. Everyone's putting in for each other.
Bro, I'll tell you why I think Arsenal are title contenders, right? I don't think we'll win it, but I think we will push City, right? The reason why is because when we were last doing that, and I think it was 16-17 under Wenger when we looked like we could. The season Chelsea won the league, right? And then we lost to Man United. I said, well, no, we drew it actually. I said from then we were not winning the league, and I was proven right. This season, I've seen us play better than we did that season. And also, that season, we would also lose a game and then sulk for a couple of weeks. When we lost to United this season, right? We did not sulk. We did not sulk. We got back on the horse and got a win.
Yeah. You know, the other thing that that I hear actually a lot is if that was the old Arsenal, we lose this match, right?
Yeah.
And guess what? We are not that Arsenal. We keep seeing it every week now, from game 1 to game 11, I think, or 12 we're on right now. I think 12. I think we're in the 12th game we played this season.
Right?
24 from 9. If City are title challengers and they're on 23, why can't we push them? I don't understand. I don't understand why we can't.
We only have to play City twice. We don't have to play them for the rest of the season.
That's later on next year.
And that's not even. Yeah, we still have multiple games.
It was actually meant to be next weekend when we play City.
Not next week, and the weekend after. It's meant to be the midweek after.
Was it?
But hey,
I thought it was next. I thought it was next week.
No, it was meant to be Wednesday. It was meant to be Wednesday, not this Wednesday, the following Wednesday after.
Oh, okay.
Next weekend's
game. You know what? I've not looked at the postponed fixtures, right? So maybe I've got that wrong.
One sec. I'll get the fixtures up now. Coming up between now and.
I mean, Liverpool play Man City on Sunday, man. No, fucking hell, they're in trouble.
I've just seen that Liverpool v City. They've just lost tonight. They haven't been great this season so far. They lose tomorrow. No. But the season's done anyway in terms of the league itself. The season's done.
They're not winning the league, mate. Fuck off.
No, that's what I'm saying. If they lose next Sunday and we obviously win, 14 to 15, that's 17 points then. How much more credit has Jurgen got in bank to hold on to his job here?
Do you know what? I don't think they'll sack Jurgen Klopp. Because Klopp's in the same position that Arsene Wenger was, in the sense that the club will not sack him no matter what he does.
This is what I'm saying. How much credit has he got in the bank? Because I know he won a league title. He's won a Champions League and the FA Cup and League.
He's won every trophy you can for them, right?
Right. The best way of summing this up, right? Jurgen Klopp brought the first league title to Liverpool in over 30 years. Yeah. That buys him more than enough credit in the bank. Yeah. Forget the Champions League and all of that. The league title buys him credit, bruv.
So, we've got Bodo Glimt away on Thursday. Then we've got Leeds next Sunday at 2:00 away.
That's a win.
Then what would have been on the 19th, Man City, that got postponed on the 20th instead. We've got PSV at home, the postponed fixture at home. Then Southampton away, PSV away, Nottingham Forest at home.
That's a win.
That's a win there. Zurich home, Chelsea away, Brighton in the Cup, and then Wolves away, and then it's the World Cup.
Do you know what? People are going to say that the Chelsea game's could be a banana skin, but I mean, they're in transition at the minute because of the situation with Potter. And yes, they did well against Wolves yesterday, but as you said last night, Ryan, Wolves, I mean, I've got no words to describe how bad that was yesterday. I was watching match today with you, and I'm like, fucking hell. The thing with Chelsea, right? The only thing that worries me about Graham Potter, right, is that first summer window, because
Guess what?
Don't-
That summer window isn't coming tomorrow.
No,
It's not coming
No.
this year. So let's get. If we're getting bigger and stronger and better at football, this football thing in the summer, depending on how we finish up, we could, as much as they have a lot, in their war chest or whatever, we're getting better as well. So Potter is what he can do now. Can he study what they've got and get them playing some, better football? Because he's got the players. That's going to be the trick, right? How fast can he get them playing the style of football that we kind of attributed like Brighton's kind of
hold on,
football
Gary,
to,
right?
right?
Hold on a minute, right? Spurs fan in the chat, this is for you.
I saw, but I was feeling it myself.
Did I say something that made him feel good? What did I say?
No. He's having a
No.
go at Colin, basically.
No, but he said the other guy. He said me and you were know our team, I guess.
Bruv,
Basically, yeah.
I've been watching Arsenal since '97. I think I've got a pretty good idea of what I'm talking about. Like, nah.
Yeah. Nah.
Do you know what? I wish I had a salt shaker around somewhere, but I don't.
Do this, a little salt bay.
You know what? And I've said this all the time, and this is a reason why this is how I'm going through this season. We have 38 tests, and I'm going to enjoy all 38 of them, individually, and that's kind of what I've been doing. Because that's why it doesn't matter if we look ahead. Like I just want another one, right? We just got to win. I want another one. Just like we got a goal, I just want another one. We needed another goal today.
Do you know what? This is what makes me laugh, right? Rivals are so salty right now because we're actually doing well. Like
surprisingly well, but they're doing well.
Like we what?
Nobody saw this coming. Can you imagine?
No, this is great.
Well, we can't enjoy it apparently
because it's not real. It's not actually happening. This is like I don't know if you guys seen the Sandman. We're dreaming right now, and the Sandman's in our dreams, giving us what we call these nightmares of Arsenal being successful. We wake up to the realization that guess what,
boys, because
they're still successful.
Like honestly, lads, right? I'm being serious when I say this, right? Just watch over your shoulder because you never know when the celebration police are going to pop up. just saying, watch over your shoulder.
Riddy's got a question though before we just wrap things up. Says, would you play Tommy at left back against the Leeds? I mean, he didn't do nothing wrong today.
Do you know what? He did really well.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, all right.
Salah
really
got nothing today, right? That's what we do. We kind of give teams nothing. They got nothing. He got nothing today, right? Salah got nothing today.
Surprised.
Did Jota scare us as much as he has in the past? No. Right, and I think Nunes is still a matter of time. They haven't figured out how to play him, and that's good for us, and that's good for anybody else who's got to play them. So you know what? We took advantage of everything that they had going against them, and we did what we've been doing all season. Right. This is how these games have looked for us. A team comes back on us. Guess what? We go ahead. Team comes back on us. Guess what? We go ahead. Team comes back on us again. And we still have an answer, right? We always have an answer.
Yeah.
So. And a complete contrast, not just the last season.
And it's funny, Ryan, because what did I say to you, Ryan? What did I say to you about Tommy before the game? Our best one-on-one defender that we've got. And he was phenomenal. Do you know what? Based on today's performance, right? Tommy Asu deserves to start. There you go.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And I think he's in this.
But as I've said over and over again, it doesn't matter. We've got 4 fullbacks. We can interchange them. It sounds like now easily. We got coverage, and we know that 2-3 of them their availability is an issue anyway. So we should rotate until we find out whether or not they can last. Right now, I'm fine. We've been forced into these rotations, but I kind of felt like eventually we're just going to have to rotate just to keep them all fresh. Anyways, right?
Gabby and Saka just talking once. Let's turn it up so everyone can hear.
Because the season is long and we want to achieve good things this season. Bukayo, for you, what is beating Liverpool today? What does that give you more than the 3 points?
Yeah, it does, because the last 2-3 years Liverpool have been a team we've struggled against, and to win today in front of our fans is special, and it shows how much we're progressing, and yeah, we just want to continue to put in performances like this, because we can achieve good things.
And does it give you more belief?
Yeah, definitely, it gives us more confidence, because they're a fantastic team and we have a lot of respect for them. So yeah.
What was the key, do you think, today, Gabriel?
I think the spirit. I think we are running for each other, and as I said all the time, we are a family.
Yes,
And I think everyone is
because it's not the game itself as
on
well.
their toes, and I think, as I said, I think we deserve the win.
Was it a perfect start from you inside 2 minutes?
Yeah, I think so. I go in a great pass to me. Yeah.
The perfect start. Yeah.
3 points, and yeah, we still go in assist and half as well.
Bukayo, was your goal not just crucial, but the actual timing of it, right before half-time?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we deserve to go into half-time with the lead, and to get that goal was crucial, and yeah, I was happy with that, especially the timing.
Also, as well with the penalty, do you realise you're now second youngest Arsenal player to get to 20 Premier League goals since Nicolas Anelka?
Wow.
Some achievement. I want to score more.
Tell me about the youth in this side. How much does it bring together? Does it make you like a band of brothers because you are all so young?
I think it's the character of everyone. I think it doesn't matter your age. I think it's your heart and how much you want to achieve in football and in life. And I think that's the point. And I think everyone wants to win, and that's the most important thing.
Tell us about the penalty. You stood over that ball for a long time. There were a lot of arguments going around you. What was going through your mind?
I've been practicing, all the time. We practice, and obviously I don't know what was going on. A few bits of fighting, or I don't know if they were trying to delay or get in my head, but I just had what I was going to do in my mind and stuck with it. So I'm happy it went in.
Top now. How much do you believe you can stay there?
I think we need to believe. We need to go game by game, trying to win all of them. I think this has to be our mentality.
Well, you both had fantastic games. It was a difficult one to split, but the player of the match goes to Gabriel.
It's okay.
I just give him the pass, and
He's giving me a goal today, so I give him this now.
Thank you.
Well done, guys.
There you go. Gabby would play of the match. But yeah. I mean, just listening to them as well, and how they're basically confirming what we've been saying so far this season, that we are playing as a team, we're defending as a team, but we attack. It's all together, all for one and all for all that. With that, you can't buy that sort of togetherness. Basically, no matter, I know Man City, but you can't really buy that. And you've got to take, again, massive hats off to Arteta, because he's built this as a first job. We all had our doubts. We've had our moments where we thought, nah, it's not going to work. He's now bearing the fruits of his labour, and we're top of the league. We're 24 points out of 27 right out now, and it doesn't look like it's going to end at any time soon.
No.
We're doing exactly what we want to do, and we want everybody said we should be doing, and we're doing it. And now they're upset because we're actually doing it, and everybody else looks like they're struggling. We're not, right? Except for City's not struggling, but everybody else has struggled to start off this season, and we haven't. So yeah, they hate us because as I say, they ain't us kind of thing. All right. We're doing exactly what we said we wanted to see this, and I'm happy to see it. Keep doing it, like I said, one game at a time. Next one coming up, but it's a good game again from Arsenal, and they show the resiliency that we've all we keep seeing. We saw that in the preseason, I believe, and we're seeing it now. So it's definitely the incoming players have made a difference. The Jesus, Zinchenko, and then we've got players that are fighting at the bit to get on the pitch, like the Fabios and Marquinhos, right? So yeah. So no, it's what we've been wanting, and we got it now. So we are going to enjoy it. It's a big win, no matter what. Because if Liverpool wins, tomorrow's news would be, well, Liverpool is back where they need to be, back in the winning side, look like a team that can get it back up the table, right? Didn't happen. Yeah. So now it's Liverpool is struggling anyways. But guess what? If everybody keeps struggling around us, are they going to take away the points and any trophies we pick up? They can't.
Probably.
So they will try. They will try.
Don't give me any ideas.
They will try, but the rules say they can't do that. Yeah.
Oh dear. I'm loving this, and I'm loving the fact that Bournemouth was outnumbered today.
We're the third best team in London.
Apparently.
What is that in?
Keep crying, mate. Keep crying.
Oh, it's a Tottenham fan back, is he?
Oh. Apparently, I don't even know where the stadium is, even though I've been there myself. Like,
hey, look, this is my picture from when I was in the stadium, right behind me, and this is from outside.
Actually, do you know what? You could probably see the pictures on my Twitter, actually, because I posted them on Twitter. In fact, Ryan will tell you from what game it was, because he was at that same fucking game, just one tier below me.
Yeah, I was actually. Here comes Mikel. One sec.
We won the game the way we played, the atmosphere that we generated as well, and I think we deserve to win the game.
What's your analysis of it over 90 minutes? It flowed this way and the other way.
Well, there was a lot of moments. Obviously, the threat that they have in any moment, they can open you up and they can exploit the spaces. I think they were very efficient in the chance that they have to convert them, but I think we showed a lot of composure and character in difficult moments to overcome them, and especially the way we played in the second half.
How important was the start you had? Did it surprise you? 58 seconds?
Well, the best way to start, obviously, you could see the reaction
5 minutes
in the stadium, so really happy.
But after that point, how did you feel that first half went? You seem to be sitting back for a lot of it, or did they make you sit back?
A bit of both. I think obviously we could not get out because we weren't good in our build-up. We get the ball away too easily. We lost a lot of balls inside, which against him is very, very difficult. We started to lose some duels, and we need to hang in there and wait for the second half to make some adjustments and try to get control of the game again.
So what did you say at that half-time period? I've watched a lot of your team talks in the last few weeks on a certain documentary series. I would imagine that one's quite lively in there, was it?
Well, it was lively, but as well give them some encourages and confident that the game was there for the taking. That obviously there are a few things that we had to adjust and be better at, especially to have more composure and more courage to play.
So what was better in that second half?
Everything. The organization, the timing on the press. We won every second ball. I think the connection, the way the units work to try to thread them, because the way they play, you have to. I was really happy with that.
Mikel, how impressed was you when you went 3-2 up with a young team, the way you managed the game? Because I didn't think Liverpool got back into the game when you went 3-2 up. I thought they kept the ball very well.
Yeah, you are always in doubt because you have to change the formation at that time with the changes and especially how many players they were putting in our last line. But you don't want to send the wrong message to the team as well to hang in there. But I think they dealt with it with a lot of maturity and composure.
I think a lot of the improvements in Arsenal have seen this year, because the stats have shown that Arsenal had more chances, more touches in the box, but Liverpool had 55% possession. Now, Arsenal in the past, I thought, needed possession, whereas now, even when you don't have possession, your organisation and defensive stability, even when the opposition are getting at you, is that something where you feel you've improved?
Well, we have to, especially against this team. There are no periods where you can have sequence of 10, 15 passes. It's very rare against the to actually get set in the final third against them. And we knew that. So quick attacks, vertical attack, and exploring certain spaces is really important. I think we've done that really well.
Okay, I want to talk to you about Martinelli, Gabriel Martinelli. The improvement that I've seen with this young man, still only 21 years of age. What is he seeing? How good can he be?
We don't know. They are so young, and obviously when you see where he was a year ago when he started against Brentford and where he is today, obviously the development is just phenomenal. But he's his hunger, his desire, and how much he loves to play, to train, to get better every single day.
And in terms of, we've spoken before the game about matchups. Was that one that you felt you could get some success down Liverpool side with Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold?
Well, it's a nightmare to play against him. The same with Bukayo or Gabi up front. We have a real threat up front, and we know that, and people and players and teams are respecting us on that.
I don't know if you watched when Liverpool played Rangers. in the midweek. Was you surprised they set up with the same team today against you?
Yes, they did something very different in terms of ball possession to what they did that game. But there is some variety, there is some rotation there that I think they have tried the last few weeks as well, the way they changed personnel. So we expected that, and it's not easy to handle it when you expect it.
Bukayo's big moment, 20 minutes to go, 15 minutes to go, penalty award. Bukayo had to wait a long time to take it. What does it tell us about his character, his personality in that moment?
He trained it every single day, but he's at Colney. When we put him a little bit of pressure, and it's very different to stand here and do what he's done. So credit to the boy, especially after what happened over a year ago.
But because it's Liverpool today, what does that bring to the squad in terms of belief?
Yeah, that's the word, I think. More belief, more confident that we can compete and play at this level and actually win, which is the most important thing.
And there are people saying you can't win the league. What do you say to them?
We?
You can't win the league.
We can't.
That's what some people are saying. Manchester City are too strong.
Well, they are really strong, and they have shown that for 5 years, and we haven't done any of that.
We'll see.
Okay.
Thanks for your time. Congratulations today.
Thank you very much.
I know, I've just seen it.
What do they have? What are we trying to get from them? Can somebody tell me? You know what? Wait, Colin. I know you have to answer because you've been watching Arsenal since '97. So
Why? Why do I have to answer, bro? Why?
So can you tell me what are we going to get based on our play today, being top of the league, only losing once, to take away from one of the top two teams, right, in London?
Oh,
Can you tell me,
Jesus.
please? Tell me.
Oh, my eyes are watering. I can't handle it, man.
No, tell me. Come on, the man asked the
Fucking
question.
hell.
It's a legitimate question. We're taking
Is it?
something from that team. What are we taking from them?
What?
How long you got?
I mean,
They got something that we want. What do they got?
a toilet
trophy.
bowl for a toilet bowl for a stadium, maybe. I mean, I don't know what you want, but I mean, if you want to go off trophies over the last 10 years, I mean, what was it? 2008, their last one. Like, I mean, if you really want to deep it, that's more than 10 years. Like, whereas our last trophy was 2020. So, I mean,
I got to talk about Tottenham now. Okay, confusing.
listen.
You know what?
I appreciate.
He changed the goalposts on us. Anyways, it used to be about trophies, but now they have the newer and better stadium.
Apparently,
so
if it wasn't about trophies, Gary, they wouldn't have sat Pochettino and gotten in Mourinho and Conte.
Well, actually, as you said, obviously it's not about that because they have a better stadium now.
I mean,
right? So the best stadium in London, according. Yeah. No.
I mean, I don't.
Hello there, Gracie.
No, that should be that's illegal. There's nobody has any right being that funny. I'm sorry.
oh god.
Oh, I'm dying. No. Oh god, I can't. No, I need a drink. I can't fucking breathe now.
Actually, you can tell anyone new coming in. Actually, you can tell we're enjoying our win yet again.
Yes.
We're enjoying being top. We've enjoyed the performance. And bring on Thursday with God Legend, but also bring on next Sunday against await the Leeds.
Yeah, but we're not allowed to enjoy it because
Apparently
it was against a Liverpool squad who was missing like half their players. Klopp actually didn't even coach today. Also,
apparently it was Pep Linders that was coaching today.
They had to play with their hands behind their back, like tied down. So it was just, Hello there, Gracie May. We're having fun. Everybody's enjoying this, especially all our our rivals are enjoying this as well.
Yeah, exactly.
They have to,
fans coming in and enjoying.
They have to go out and get they have to move the goalposts again, so they're going to be a little busy.
It is what it is, right? If it's not, then I know it's coming down the track already. It's like, okay, you beat Liverpool, now go beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Like,
That'd be the best one, yeah.
Yeah.
that's what it is. Like
Yeah.
at this point, I'm not even paying attention to
Well,
that.
you know what? We haven't done that before, right? We didn't do that. We haven't done it.
We beat them last. We beat
I
them
didn't,
4-2.
exactly. I
Last
was just throwing you a softball. There you go. A little roller to the goal.
I mean,
I guess, and you know what? We weren't
again.
supposed to win that one, right? We definitely
Oh
weren't supposed to win that one.
no. In fact, if you go back to the streams that me and Ryan were doing around that time, right? I said a draw at best, and so did they. None of us saw 4-2 coming.
Yeah, no, we were happy with a draw at that point in the season, right? We're like, we'll take a draw the way we were playing and the way things were. We want points, and we're going to get a point there if we can. We'll take it. And then Eddie and Kedia said, "Guess what? I see your point, and I raise it 2." But we can't praise Eddie, I guess, right? Because he's
no. It's illegal to back your own players when they're on the pitch. That it's illegal to back your own players.
Be in at the stadium or not, you cannot back a player for 90 minutes. Apparently, no matter what your thoughts on the player.
Also, just because of an inaction that someone did years ago, it means that you can't acknowledge that they're a better player now. Case in point, Granit Xhaka.
Yeah. 3 years. 3 years. That bloody hell.
Yeah.
Never again. I said it back in the podcast on last Monday. Never thought we'd see the day where after that moment 3 years ago, that at any point going forward, that the unity between us and Xhaka will be so tight again.
Yeah.
If not tighter than what it ever has been.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let alone the performance we've seen from Granit.
Yeah.
On a consistent basis.
He's we've always said as long just give me the Swiss Xhaka and we'll be happy. And guess what?
Yeah.
We're getting the Swiss. We're getting that man now.
Do you know what's amazing, right?
So, yeah.
Do you know what's amazing to me about Xhaka, right? He's playing in a role where he's not having to defend as much.
Yep.
Like, because when he was first brought in, Wenger played him as that defensive midfielder, which, I mean, looking back at it, like, that was really stupid. Like, I'm not saying Wenger's not an intelligent guy, but there's just certain decisions where you look at it and you think, why? It just doesn't make sense. You look at him now, playing a number 8, he's got more freedom attacking wise to get forward because he's not having to worry about what's behind him because he's got the protection of Thomas Partey there. Yeah. Like, he's a completely different player, man.
I mean, if you would have told me back then that, guess what, Xhaka has this in his locker, that he can just chip the ball over the defender and then put a pass or a shot inside the box or right around the box, I'll be like, nah, that's not what he does. He just boots it from like 30 yards out over the goal most times. And, he plays a lot more confident. He looks a little more cleaner with the ball inside the box. I mean, it's all, it's all looks good. So we're going to take it.
We'll have to move on from him at some point. But right now he's doing his thing and you can't hate on him for that.
Yep.
And with him doing that, it's allowing us time to find the perfect replacement for him because obviously his age as well is going to catch up with him in the next year or so.
Yeah.
But it's giving us time now. We're not having to rush.
No.
To find a replacement and get that replacement.
Not that it has done anything different, but it's prolonging his playing, because he doesn't have to do all that tracking back as much as he's done in the past. So it might be saving him as much as far as keeping him in the field a lot more than if he kept him in other areas where for his, he's the one that kind of put himself on the bench with the cards and stuff like that. But it's I mean, you can see why Arteta likes him, right? And I think
maybe it's me, right? But Xhaka's not been as ill-tempered as he has been in the past this season. Like, because before you think whenever something happens and Xhaka's in the middle of it, you're thinking, "Oh, great! Like, what's he done now?" Now it's like he's not as involved in the incidents as much.
Yeah.
He does give you a little. I'm still here. I can still do stupid stuff if I want to, you know. So when in reality he's supposed to portray as a leader who's going to keep us from getting into these dumb things.
This Tottenham fan, Jesus Christ.
No, stop it. No.
The goalposts are moving, so it's not all about football anymore, and it's not about wins either. Head-to-head wins against top six is not about that anymore. They have toilets that work.
Apparently, our fans are plastic. Apparently, don't know.
Our fans are plastic with toilets that don't work. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right, does it? Are plastic fans all about leaky toilets?
By the way, because quick question: was anyone that watched Strictly last night emotionally scarred by what they saw from Tony Adams at the end?
I was a little.
You want to answer this? I guess I can answer it. I'll start off this question. The answer for this one, if you want. You know what? That probably that I think mentally probably definitely hurt the team a little bit for sure. Yeah. One, because they're getting old, and you look at it like what team they need to win one of those two big trophies. They didn't win any of them. And they had chances to win one of them, at least one of them in either case. So they weren't able to. Yeah. So I think mentally it definitely did. And playing all those matches physically, for me, it's as physical as it is mental or psychological. But and that's why you needed to you kind of always need to reload and fill the team with some good quality players that have a really good mindset on them. And they didn't do that because Nunez has shown he's still a little immature in his footballing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. And it gets even better for us. I
know Tony Adams in the crowd as well.
Yeah. I know Mr. Tom won't be happy with the score, but we are happy with this score. The team in red and Everton. Oh, they're at Everton.
Do you know what's a big problem for Liverpool? That midfield. The way they got overran for our first goal.
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen.
And the second goal as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 40 million pound player is the one who scores. So it was worth it to see him score against.
Do you know what, lads? I have to confess something, right? Because I feel like I had something to do with that. Because I was watching the Rangers game midweek, right? And then I voice messaged Ola on WhatsApp saying that Darwin Núñez is no good. So I kind of feel like that's my fault. So just saying, I may have jinxed it just a little bit.
You bastard. But here's a question from a comment early on in the stream from Wargame. It says, do you think failing to get a quadruple
I answered it. Can't we just move on?
Damage them psychologically?
Do you know what? I think it's that, but also I think it's the fact that they've not rejuvenated their side as much as they would have liked. I don't think Klopp is happy with the state of that midfield because how can he be?
No, exactly.
When you see your midfield getting overran constantly, for example, the first goal today, overrun. Henderson just watches the ball go past him. Second goal, exact same thing. There's no way that Klopp is happy with that. And then apparently they're not willing to shell out the money for Jude Bellingham. It'll come to a point where Liverpool fans start pointing their anger and aggression at the board because they will never do that to Klopp. Never.
Yeah, apparently it's all kicked off outside the stadium.
Exactly.
No, someone's tweeted out, Laura Kirk, this is a tweet I've been sent. Says also shout out to the police for being literally nowhere when it all kicked off a bit outside the stadium. Definitely people hurt by bottles thrown from the Liverpool fans and no police in sight.
Oh boy.
Gracious losers, aren't they? Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, Gabriel's definitely at fault for that Nunes goal. Because if you watch him, right, the ball goes past him and he tries to stretch his leg out to intercept it, but it ends up just ricocheting off his boot.
But look at this. This is just the 2-1 for us. Martin, look at that. Look, Martin, take you on. Trent does his stupidness, and thank you very much. Saka taps in. And you've got to give kudos to
again. This is Liverpool's midfield getting overrun once again.
Yeah. Well, one of them is in the fucking defence.
Exactly. Like, this is what I mean, Ryan. How can Klopp be happy with the state of that midfield, mate? Like, when you see your midfield getting overrun twice, and it's just nah.
Oh dear. What's it?
You know what? As I said, their midfield has been a problem for Liverpool. Like a lot of the knowledgeable Liverpool fans have been talking about their midfield struggle being something that needed to be replaced. I mean, the days of Henderson being able to take on multiple roles, it's just not there anymore, right? They need him to play as a center back. He could do it, and that should have been a warning sign right there. We need some help if that's what we have to do. We need a player like that.
Pete,
all right.
Where was the last time Tottenham wore pink?
Okay. Mods. I don't care for the banter. All right. Ban this clown now.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hey, whoever you are, I'm about as English as you are. You look at my passport. Guess what it says? Guess where I was born? So I might not sound like you, but I was born, in London. So just
go by his comments.
Step back, man.
Go by his comments. Then he must have an issue with every international Spurs fan. Then they're all plastic fans. Then. The ones that support Tottenham because of Sun Heung-min.
Yeah.
The ones that support Tottenham because
Ryan, this is how people like that think. They think that unless you're from that area, you can't support the club that is from that area. Bullshit. It's seriously, as a kid, right? Do you know? Right. The reason I fell in love with Arsenal when I was a kid was because of the style of play. That was it.
My gosh. Yeah. No,
and do you know what? I'll tell you what game it was as well. It was Everton, and Bergkamp scored an absolute peach. Yeah? The second I watched that game, I knew I was Arsenal for life, bro. So, no one can tell me I'm not. And again, I stuck through.
You know what it is? You know what? I just figured it out. I know what this is. Russ, take off your mask. Russ, I just figured it out. Russ, take off your mask. Just stay with the one.
Does he not realize we're taking the piss? Does he not realize we're taking the piss right now?
Russ,
does he not realize that? Just saying. Fucking hell.
Oh, God.
Oh,
He hurts my head. That's what he's doing.
Do you know what, Ryan? I wouldn't worry about it. Do you know why?
I'm not worried at all.
Because he's giving you views. So you win.
Exactly. Probably even be a like as well.
Oh man.
No, Stefan, he's taking the mic now. He's not going too far, but it's just repetitive. It's just boring to the point of just repeating himself.
I know. It's like we're just laughing at him now. Like
if he's coming back with something different every time, then fair enough. It's banter. You can go, okay, cool, whatever. We're banter back at you. End of the day, mate. If he's still in the chat, if you're still watching, top of the league, almost maximum points, almost by 3 off being maximum points.
For a second there, I thought Stefan pushed the button. So Stefan's been pressing the button today.
We're enjoying it. No matter where we are in the world, in the universe, whatever. We are enjoying our club being successful at this moment in time. And
Do you know what, though?
superstars are
People
enjoying
just
it.
love it. Do you know what it is, right? People just love seeing others be miserable. That's what it is. Like, it doesn't even have to be like a football kind of thing. Like, people just thrive off others being miserable. That's what it is.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna laugh at your team when they lose because that's what I'm supposed to do. But that's about as far as I need to take it because that's all it is. That's all this is. It's just
that's that famous, that infamous now. It's infamous little video your little Tottenham fan put up a couple of years ago, going, "Arsenal fans, Brighton, Fulham, that's your level. That's your level."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's your level now, motherfuckers. You struggled against fucking Brighton for crying out loud yesterday.
Yeah.
You've been playing
Every game I've seen
shite.
Tottenham play in this season, they've struggled. Like, they got battered by us last week. They were very lucky against Chelsea. Like, I mean, like, to be honest, I don't really care for Tottenham.
Oh my god, Iwobi just scored for Everton.
No,
but it's true now. It's true now. 1-1.
Anthony scored, but Iwobi scored.
Iwobi, you guys don't listen to a word I say, do you?
No.
I'm gonna say, listen to a word I said. I said that 40 million was worth it. See, he brings us joy.
We zoned out. Out, guys.
Oh dear! Come on, Everton. Oh, didn't got to laugh. But yeah, we'll wrap things up now, guys, because I've got a bloody bit of things to do.
Yeah, that's it, man.
All that jazz, and prepare for podcast tomorrow. We're doing a podcast tomorrow. Reaction to this game was going to piss off the Tottenham fan. Obviously, it keeps coming back and giving us banter.
Oh yeah, he is definitely.
You know what? We didn't win today, anyways. Right? Liverpool really wasn't in the mood to they gave it to us, right?
They gave us the points. There you go. Have the penalty.
No. So. And Jurgen Klopp was sleepwalking.
Yeah. So. Literally onto the pitch at one point.
Yeah. They told him what time the match was, and they were off by a couple hours. So he just did not show up on time, and there you go.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my God. Fucking hell.
But remember, everyone, we are top of the league after 9 games. We are loving it. We're enjoying it for what it is, because at some point we expect City to do what they do. But until then, we're going to enjoy it. If you don't like it, you know where to fucking stick it.
There you go.
Yeah.
But until then, obviously, thanks to Gary, thanks to Colin and everyone else in the chat as well for coming along and keeping me sane, keep yourself sane and all that, and enjoying the game itself. And to our new subs as well, big props to you, and hope to see a lot more of you going forward. If you are new to the channel, again, you haven't already subscribed, do subscribe, do smash that like button if you want to become a member. Details are across the screen there, as we say, for the entire streams. As I say, the podcast is coming tomorrow about 7:30 UK time. Myself, Andrew, and whoever else is available, we'll try and get a few people on and digest what happened today and celebrate, because we can celebrate. We're allowed. We win games, unlike some. For now, anyway. And then we look forward on to Thursday in terms of the Europa League game away from Bodo Glimt. We'll be doing a stream for that as well, guys. So keep an eye out for that. We'll then be doing a match of the day stream next Saturday, as we always do. Next Sunday, Leeds v Arsenal live stream as well, and other bits and pieces throughout the week as well. So keep an eye out for it all. And until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we are top of the league. I say we are top of the league.
That's all I heard at the stadium last week, and they're singing it again this week. So there you go.